Zeros. Oh, they fucked up. I fucked up. Let me see what I can do about this. Hmm. Sorry about this, guys. One quick second. There we go. That's better. Oh, that's fucking better. Get ready here for later. What am I doing? Alright. Two people, one people. Morning. Morning, everybody. What is going on? One person. Cheers, one person. Cheers, two people. There we go. Okay, make sure that's going. Okay. Happy Groundhog's Day. It's a fantastic little American tradition, isn't it? Just got back from having dinner. I was fucking bored. Didn't want to sit around and play video games. Didn't want to watch fucking Netflix. Got a beer. Got a beer full of fridge. Got a fridge full of beer and enough to make about 30 Bloody Marys. So I think we can do it up a little bit tonight. Nothing too crazy. I still have to work tomorrow, but super excited. Car gets fixed in the morning, in the AM tomorrow, and be fucking ready to drive by the time I fucking go to work. Actually, I'll be ready to drive 6 hours before I go to work, assuming everything fucking goes right. So I'm excited. I haven't had a vehicle in like 2 fucking months. Yeah, I think I wrecked it at the beginning of December. It was like December 5th or some shit like that. Yeah. Jan Michael Vincent, how do I stop a monkey from biting me when I fuck it? Duct tape or bananas. You know, I bet if it's busy, you know, if its mouth is busy, it's probably not gonna be able to bite you. You could also try not fucking the monkey, but I that's already off the table. I mean, a guy such as Jan Michael Vincent, who asks a question like that, well, he's gonna fuck that monkey. So cheers to you, and cheers to the monkey, because you know what, he's got a rough road ahead of him, doesn't he? You're gonna fuck the shit out of him, aren't you? I don't blame you. I mean, some of them, I don't know, the way they walk, you know, I get it. It happens. It happens. You know, yeah, forget it. Haha. Jan Michael Vincent, when's your next movie coming out, man? I'm looking forward to the sequel of the movie they should have never made. Oh, this is gonna go down way too quickly. So we probably won't be on for very long. But if anybody's got a beer in their hand, cheers. Thanks for coming in. Keeping me company. I lost a leg, probably never. There are plenty of one-legged actors out there. I'm pretty sure Julia Roberts only has like 3/4 of a leg left after Pretty Woman. Michelle Pfeiffer, that whole Dangerous Minds movie with Coolio, she lost both her legs in that. Christopher Reeve was Superman, and I don't think he ever had legs. That's why he was in that wheelchair that whole time. Pauly Shore, I'm pretty sure Pauly Shore's a robot. Um, I don't know. I know there's more out there. Just find your inspiration from the people you love and do what you want to do with your life. You know, if you want to make a movie as a legless fuck, do it. You know, so you're missing one leg and you fuck monkeys, dude. Like it's not a big deal. You know, and if you don't make it in Hollywood, you'll make it in Bollywood. It'll be okay. At the very least, you can make I don't know, Bible programming, religious programming for children. Um, I don't think Willie Ames is doing Bible Man anymore, which was a great Batman shoot-off. Um, yeah. Willie Ames from Charles in Charge fame. I draw inspiration from you. You're fucked. You are fucked because I have both my legs, and it's been a long time since I fucked a monkey. So, take that as you will. But I would not draw inspiration from me because, I mean, you know, this isn't my beautiful home. These are my beers, so if that inspires you, cheers on. I do own a nice car though that will actually start running again very soon. So if you don't own a nice car, we'll go get you a $3,000 Volkswagen. Just don't drive it when it's snowing out and you're shit faced, because that's not a good place to be. Because you will deploy your airbags. Good times, man. Good times. It only took me a couple weeks to get over the PTSD of smashing that fucking car in a blizzard. It was fun. They're your beers now. Well, hey, I mean, I'm only renting them, right? Am I right? Hmm? Well, it's one down. Let's see how many we can get going here. Might as well bring 2 for the duration. After that, maybe we'll make a bloody. You know, I could not find. I was limited at 8 a.m. I was limited as to where I could shop for Bloody Mary supplies. So they didn't have just straight tomato juice at the store, which made no fucking sense to me. All they had was premix Bloody Mary mix, and they didn't have any of the good stuff. So I looked at the ingredients and I bought what looked like possibly the best there was. You can't stop till you're drunk enough to fuck a monkey. Yeah, you know, it's just not my thing, man. And that's not a dig on you at all. And you do what you gotta do. But I'm kind of partial to human females. For the most part, you know. There was that thing in 8th grade that we really don't talk about. I mean, that uncle's been locked away for, you know, months now. So, anyway, I couldn't find a decent mix. The shit I bought, I thought it would be the best of the options I had to choose from, and it turned out not to be. Al B, what up, Slime? What's up, Al B? Cheers. So, I mean, I'll do my best with what I got. I had a bloody this morning. I had a couple bloodies this morning. They didn't turn out the best, but I also didn't buy any celery salt or Worcestershire, you know what I mean. Didn't buy any of that shit because I figured the premix, you know, I mean, the ingredient list said it was in there, but none of that flavor came through. So I will probably dump this shit in the fucking toilet and grab myself another batch of proper shit tomorrow when the car's running. Maybe before work, maybe after. Bloody Mary, not tomato juice. I'm not sure what that's asking. I was hoping to find just plain tomato juice and just build it completely from scratch. hence the idea of making bloodies at home. But the store didn't have any tomato juice, so I had to get Bloody Mary premix, which usually, I mean, if you get the decent stuff like Zigzag, it's pretty well seasoned and it's got a good flavor to it. But they didn't have any of that either. So my options were fucking limited, and the shit I got was just fucking dumpy, dude. Like, not a fan. Not a fan at all. But I guess you just double up on the booze and the pickled mushrooms, and everything will turn out for the better, We'll see how it goes. Well, I've already seen how it goes. It's not great, but tomorrow I'll make improvements. Nothing I can really do right now. The car's it's not being worked on at this moment, but we just went and bought parts tonight, and it's going to take about 2 hours to slap those bitches on. You could have had a V8. If they had fucking V8 there, trust me, Jan Michael Vincent, I would have bought it. But they were out of everything that I could use to put vodka into my brain as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's the Bloody Mary story. But yeah, I mean, you know what? A couple 6-7 beers, dude, we won't even notice that it tastes like shit. So it's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal at all. Jan Michael Vincent's LB and viewer number 1. What are you kids up to? What's crack-a-lackin'? I think I will go get some celery salt, some Worcester sauce, and just some fucking straight tomato juice. Just drink the vodka straight. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Maybe in a desperate moment, but even then I usually go get myself a fucking 7-Up or something, man. Vodka is not a flavor I enjoy, not even good vodka. Actually, good vodka is worse than garbage vodka. But to crash on East Coast, sweet. Sounds like a fun time. Yeah, I'm here in the central U.S., not crashing anything at the moment because, well, I already did that. 1:40 a.m. So, I was taking a piss the other day, and I was video chatting with somebody, and there's a little shelf above the toilet, and I had placed the phone on the shelf so that I could continue to talk and piss at the same time. And then the phone slid out from its brace and fell right into the piss-filled fucking toilet. So I just threw that cocksucker out. Like, it already had a cracked screen, the battery was for shit. Yeah, I was like, it's fucking gone, dude. Half a beer left before I gotta sleep. Well, cheers to us, sir. Nobody's gotta sleep. That's just for the fucking week. So a friend hooked me up with a really nice loaner phone, which I'm fucking digging. I might have to get something similar pretty soon here. Whew. What kind of beer are you drinking, Jan Michael Vincent? Oh, you know what? I should post. I'm gonna post something on the screen real quick. The screen's gonna die out for like I don't know, 8 seconds. It'll be like 30 seconds. Give me one minute here, kids. Sorry, I gotta do one quick thing here. I don't have to, but I'm going to. There we go. Look what that's. Nice. It's good stuff, man. Good shit. Paleo. Sweet, man. I've had that. Last time I was in the Chicagoland area it was about a year ago. Around the same time. It was closer to November, actually. We had some La Quintas on tap at Buffalo Wild Wings. I had a few of those. Decent stuff. Yeah, if you guys get the chance, hit me up on Instagram. When I take piss and smoke breaks tonight, I will probably do them live on Instagram just to keep myself occupied, so I don't, slit wrists or go crazy. So hit me up, watch, be stupid, be silly, call me. Numbers on the screen. It's a burn number. Like if I get people that are too fucking crazy, I'll just change the fucking number. So I don't really give a shit. Be as fucking silly as you want. It's actually encouraged. Call me names, call me an asshole, call me a fucking faggot, do whatever you want to do. Just have a good time doing it. That's all I ask. Make me smile, because that's what's really important. Tap would be awesome. It is. It's not bad. It's actually the only way I've ever had La Quintas. I don't even like fucking saying it. I left Chicago for a reason. But it's a decent beer. There's a Miller Tap House in the town I grew up in, and then there's also a Buffalo fucking Wild Wings, and they have it at both places. So I imagine it's pretty well spread out there, everywhere. I would imagine. Clearly. Classy as fuck. Jen Michael Vincent, you're the only person talking, so cheers to you. Viewer number 4, cheers to you as well. So what do you guys got planned for Groundhog's Day, huh? You gonna watch some Bill Murray movies? Or are you just gonna go to work because it's fucking Friday? Weekend's almost here. Cheers, bro. Cheers, man. I don't have to work until 6 p.m. tomorrow, so I have plenty of time to ride this hangover out, and maybe have a bloody before work. Yeah. I'll be back in one split fucking second. I've got something to take care of. Sorry about that. Actually, you know what? I fucked up. I meant to take care of that before I even hopped online. Jan Michael Vincent's gonna have sex with a groundhog, and that's pretty respectable. On the evolutionary ladder, obviously that's a rung down, but in terms of class, I think that's a step up in your game. Probably a little more comfortable, a little more easier to control. and you're not going to get bit as much. So, fucking, you've got my approval, man. I'm in 100%. I love what you're talking about, and I want to see where this goes. You know, I think it's a good time. Oh man, you know it's a good time. This fucking beer. I wanted to get something a little more potent, but I was limited last night. I kind of slept all day yesterday because I just got out of work. I did a 3-day stretch of 12-hour shifts, and I was just fucking beat to fuck. So, got out of work, passed the fuck out, didn't wake up until like 9 o'clock at night. By then, every place in this fucking town is pretty much shut down. So I went to the bar, had a couple beers. It was kind of dead there, so I just grabbed a 12-pack from the bar, and they really don't carry, beer that makes my brain, feel good. High potency shit, high gravity shit. So I did the best I could. Grabbed a case of Budweiser. A little expensive getting it from the bar, but I just got paid. I can afford it. It's not a big deal. It's just I have to drink it twice as fast to get the same sensations, and pretty much have to piss twice as much as well. The unfortunate drawbacks of being an alcoholic. This is Sergio. Cheers, brother. What's up, man? How you doing? Long time no fucking see, man. What's going on in your slice of the world? How's every little thing? And are you drinking with me? Or is it ridiculously early in the morning where you are? Ooh, we jumped to 7. I drink Miller if I must. Look, I'll drink anything, okay? But there's certain beers that are just better at fighting back. I don't really want to call them demons because I'm not really haunted, But there are certain beers that are just better at keeping me from being sober, Most of your standard domestics are not those beers, unfortunately. Give me a good IPA on the expensive side, or give me some really cheap, dirty, 6%, 8% fucking bullshit you can get at the gas station for dirt cheap. Good friends kind of ushered me into the world of cheap, potent beers, and I appreciate that friend for it every time I get drunk on the fucking cheap. So, cheers. Ice House. I grew up on Ice House. 5.5%, $10 for a 30 case. Like, grew up on that stuff, but it has no flavor. Lately, I've been drinking Milwaukee's Beast, which it's got a flavor, but it ain't nothing good. But it is just as dirt fucking cheap. I'm in Hell, aka Utah. So yeah, you're drinking. Cheers to you and your Mormon brothers. I'm sorry, but you can always get out of the situation you're in. If you don't like it in Utah, fucking go somewhere else, man. Save up fucking $2,000 and just go somewhere, Easier said than done, I understand that, but you might even be anchored down by family and such. But honestly, man, if you're not, it's not that difficult. Train tickets are super fucking cheap. Even gas isn't really that bad anymore. Just fucking throw a dart at a map and fucking go, Did it once. Didn't work out as well as I had hoped, but it's not going to stop me from doing it again. Nothing is going to stop me from doing it again real soon. Used to drink the beast. Oof. Well, I was drinking this shit. It's the beer of Hyrule, man. Some fucking Zelda beer for sure. It was 8.1%. Dirt fucking cheap and got your brain fucking black out um, very quickly. Love the way you think. Hey man, I love the way I drink. So there's a rhyme, sort of. Um, I used to drink that shit, but it started affecting me too much. I was having panic attacks the next day. Like, I was getting too drunk and the hangovers were too bad. Um, Basically, I was just being a giant pussy. So I had to scale it back a little bit. And the Milwaukee's Beast is now 5.9% or some shit like that. I would take it to parties so no one would steal it. That would not be so true around here. You take anything anywhere, somebody's gonna fucking take it, dude. If you can get intoxicated on it, that shit's gone in a heartbeat if you don't have your fucking claws on it. So keep track of your shit if you ever come and visit, for sure. Um, Somebody still owes me a fucking bottle of brandy, motherfuckers. That's alright. I'm well stocked right now. I'm not hurting. And a backpack. You ever tried the Arrogant Bastard? You know, you were like the third person to bring up Arrogant Bastard to me this in the last like 2 weeks. I have never tried it. I've seen it a few times. I've never tried it myself. Are you a fan? Is it just like one style of beer? Do they have a line of beers? I'm interested. Love the name, obviously. Have you ever tried the beer that's made with yeast from a man's beard? It was actually called beard beer. They sell it at it was about 20 minutes away. You're a cool dude, bro. You stream off, and I used to stream every fucking day. But it's kind of hard to keep that up. I don't stream on the PlayStation 4 too often. I do at least twice a week on Instagram Live. So if you can, right there, Slime After Hours on Instagram, at least twice a week. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Who knows? But I don't get the opportunity to jump on PlayStation and make a bunch of noise because I am currently sleeping on that couch in a house that isn't mine with a very nice guy who puts up with my shit. Beard beer. Sorry, maybe I mispronounced that. So yeah, I try to stay under the radar, low key here. He has been working night shifts on the opposite days as me lately. So John Livingston, California, Slime County, Wisconsin, unfortunately. Chicago native though. Not that that really fucking matters anymore. I've been here damn near 10 years. You kind of lose every little part about you that makes you you when you've been in fucking Wisconsin for more than 45 minutes. Beard beer, I'm in. Well, Zozio, I think we can work something out, man. If you can't find it, you'll give me a sub anyway. We appreciate it. I always sub back, and if you have content that I enjoy, I'll actually watch it and participate if I can. So yeah, please, yeah, if you want to sub. If not, hop on fucking Instagram, and I'm way more active on Instagram than I am here on YouTube, unfortunately. Have a good night, dude. Jan Michael Vincent, you can't leave. We have so much to talk about, so many monkeys to discuss. You know, I mean, is it just monkeys, or do you do like baboons, orangutans, gorillas? Like, are all primates fair game, or is it something about monkeys? You know, I'm super interested. Not on Instagram. Get on Instagram. It takes 8 seconds of your life. Get on Instagram. Stormfire Joker. Howdy, ma'am. Stormfire Joker. It's a familiar name, but how do I know? Fucking Airwolf. 3 a.m. Gotta sleep. Cheers. Michigan for me. I was just asking. Don't worry, John Livingston. Why would you think this was California? There's a giant picture of New York. Not that that has anything to do with anything. I mean, it's in fucking Wisconsin. But there's a giant picture of fucking Times Square. right there. How you been, bro? Getting better every day. Um, Despite the universe's efforts, I'm uh, I'm fighting it, man. I know you're supposed to work and be one with the universe, but I am fighting that prick, fucking tooth and nail, and starting to make things happen. So I'm doing all right. How are you doing? That's the important question. How are you fucking doing? Barney on trike. It's me, man. All right. Love you, brother. You know, it's either that or we just talk about old video games. High ceiling. It's not a high ceiling. It's just an awkward angle for the camera. I mean, these ceilings are, I don't know, maybe 10 feet, maybe 9. You know, I don't know. I'm not that tall. I mean, I'm a shade under 6, so that was about 9 feet, 9-foot ceilings, um, or 3 meters for you other pricks. Yeah, I've been all right, man. Taco Bell, only when I'm drunk, and I don't have one within walking distance right here, and my vehicle is being worked on, and yeah, and there are at least 50 other places I'd rather go besides Taco Bell. But if them bitches are the only one open, you're goddamn right, that's where I'm going. We blew through the drive-through on my birthday at Taco Bell, and I think I think it was a $75 order between 4 of us. Five of us. So, yeah. I mean, wait them shits. Anything over 8 is a high ceiling. Really? Is that is that in a book? Is that in a book somewhere? I'm doing great, thanks. Life is great. Fucking good to hear, man. Yeah, I love your candor. Can you? I thought I'd zipped up. Can you see my candor? Sorry, it's a stupid joke, man. That was probably the worst joke I've made tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Zozio. Zozio, you've been around for years, actually. You've been around since like 2015 when we started. So, you know, Bernie Sanders, Chuck Schumer, fucking Colonel Sanders, Amy Schumer. But, you know, and yeah, hot dogs for sale. Dude, like I said, I zipped up. We're good. And it'd be a little smoky. Let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah. Hey, Zozio. Alright, so grabbing 2 beers at a time didn't really work out any better in my favor. I think I'm gonna make it bloody after this. Bonjour, Fun Games Mania. Bonjour, KFC and Taco Bell. No, no, no thanks, dude. Give me some fucking sushi or some Mexican. I'm good. I don't need that shit. I'll take my garbage, empty calories, wrapped in something pretty and covered in rice, and preferably some sort of sauce that's green. Doesn't matter if it's wasabi or whatever it is, the shit they put in the little bottles at fucking Mexican restaurants, but it's bomb. Bomb as fuck. Trump has created wealth for himself, I'm sure. Fun Games Mania. I'm taking it you're Canadian. I'm not. Smoke, Hooters in the house. Oh, all right. Who let the kids in? Come on, guys. Let's tighten it up a bit. All right. Let's collect ourselves. Speak in full sentences. Ask questions. If you don't want to, though, there is a phone number you can call. You can call my bitch ass. And you can talk all that crazy shit right there. It'll make it a lot more interesting. Who's Trump, right? Who's Trump? Trump is the man. He's technically a man. Actually, he's technically the man as well. I mean, he's the commander-in-chief at the time, so it doesn't really get more the man than that. I'm up 200,000 since his election. Sweet, man. Well, there's those of us that aren't, and if you'd like, please feel free to disseminate some of that wealth to us. How are you? Oh, Fun Games Mania. Thank you very much for being educational. Uh, can you see? No, see. I never took a foreign language in school. I decided to take applied sciences. I decided to take 4 years of applied science rather than 2 years of a foreign language. I thought that would be beneficial to me, like I was going to be a fucking rocket surgeon or something. So yeah, my anything to do with foreign languages is poor because I'm white and fairly uneducated. Uh, so I have no idea how to pronounce that. I mean, I can muster a guess, but I'll just end up offending you and every other human being that's ever come before me. Stormfire says Batman vs Superman sucked. Well, you're about a year late for that, buddy. But yeah, I bet it did. I didn't see it. Didn't see it, and I won't ever watch it probably. But yeah, I could tell that sucked from a mile away. Um, Trump the Orange. Trump the Orange. Fun Games Mania said, cool. Mm. Your perception's off, sir. How can anyone not love Trump? Because love Trump isn't a word. I speak 2 languages, English and bull crap. Guardian Hawk, you beautiful, beautiful motherfuckers. How you guys doing? Hold on, who we got here? Real Trio TV joined on Instagram. I waved at him, and then he left. I scared him off. Sorry about that. Haven't seen you in a long time. I do these streams on PlayStation maybe once or twice a month. I go live on Instagram once or twice a week. So I'm usually on Instagram. The right there, you can find it if you'd like. Never watched that shit either. Fucking A. Still got your t-shirt. Raider, get the fuck out of here. Raider, cheers, man. You know that. As much as, Storm and Azozio, and actually everybody here is an old fool from the old school, man. I just, it's been a long time since I've seen Raider. Cheers. And Guardians being real sweet to me. You're gorgeous. I'm a piece of shit. First wedding I ever saw on Ustream. Good stuff. Cheers, Zozio. All right. So, what do you guys vote for? Bloody Mary or beer? I'm thinking bloody. It's not gonna go down as fast, but I might get a little drunker a little quicker. I mean, we've only been on for 37 minutes and 57 seconds. Tax Reform Plus. I still stream every week, sometimes twice. Yeah, but you have like a rotating list of accounts because you like to pull your dick out on stream and get banned. I remember those days. I remember that shit, man. It's really hard to follow you because it's never the same account. I pretty much have to follow the trail of other people that have somehow figured out how to get a hold of you all the time. But yeah, still good stuff, man. Nothing like partying, getting wasted, and speaking the truth. Bloody Mary. Hello, it's vodka. It is. Yeah, you're right. Guardian, you just said a fucking liver full. That's what I'm doing. Inspired Actor 23. Hi. Haven't been banned any. Really? Good work, man. Good work. It's hard to believe. Man, you must have went through like 6 accounts when I fucking started watching you. And now you're going 12 whole fucking months without getting banned. Are you sick? What's going on? What is really going on? All right. Let's see. I don't wanna fuck this up here. Yeah, I know, right? All right, so I'm gonna reposition the camera so maybe you guys can actually watch me as I make a bloody. How's the firecracker sister doing? Yeah. So you're probably talking about my one of my stepsisters. She got married a couple years ago, and just recently found out that she's pregnant. It's her first kid. It's his first kid. So very cool, man. Very exciting shit going on. It's kind of weird having a family again. I mean, they're not blood, but you know, they're actually cooler than most of my blood has ever been to me. How's everybody doing? I think everybody's doing just fine. Shot time, bro. Let's do it. Oh. I don't know if I can do a shot right now, brother. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll do a shot when I'm making the bloody. I think that sounds good. I'm gonna work on repositioning the camera and try not to fuck things up too much. So we're gonna do that real quick. Take your Dramamine pills, because shit might get a little janky for a moment. I'm going to do my best at not fucking anything up, because that's what I like to do. Oh man, it almost reaches the counter. So close. Oh, you know what? Things move, Scott. You can move things. You sure as fuck can move things. Sorry about the shit. Like I said, Dramamine. It's an important thing. God damn it, Joey, and your hats all over the place. Okay. So this is that thing. What is this? It's a fucking stupid coaster. What the fuck is that thing? I need something to keep the camera in place. And that's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna have to do my best. Do I have anything that can weigh this bitch down? There we go. This looks like a thing. This looks like a thing that'll do a thing. All apologies, honestly. Alright, so let's see. How does that? Yeah, that looks like it functions fairly well. Alright, so everything's gonna be a little bit of dishes here. Alright. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell at this angle what's acceptable and what's not. And I can't see your comments right now. I'm going to take a peek. But Eric Garcia, what's up, man? Subscribe to your channel. Well, then you should. Ready, and if you want. Absolutely. The Bosk is in the house. What's up, Bosk? Cheers, brother. I'm not going to be able to see your comments for a solid 4 minutes. So please be patient. Alright, so what is that? You know what? I'm gonna fill in for some flavor. We'll do some A1. What the fuck is this? Does Joey seriously have a zigzag? Get the fuck out of here. Does this have an expiration date? I don't see an expiration date. Oh, that smells terrible. Okay, there's definitely an expiration date on that. Oh my. That's the worst thing ever. Just wash my hands. That's good enough. Alright, so we're going to do... It's nothing fancy. I didn't want to lose your attention while I made this. So... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do just fine, pig. Super cheap. Again, I'm sorry if you guys are commenting. Give me a minute. Let me get back there. I will do my best. Alright. Pickles last. Jalapenos first. Get some juices in there too. Something for the spice. Some mushrooms. I think I've got some toothpicks. Yeah, I didn't really go out and get, like, you know, all the fun hardware that you would normally get at a bar. But fuck, man, you can make do with just about anything. Dude, pickled mushrooms are the fucking bomb. Can't believe I avoided these things for so long. That is not a bad brand either. I have no idea how old this fucking steak sauce is. But you know what? At this point, I'm not going to give a shit. So we're just going to put a little bit in for flavors. Yeah, this is the bottleneck right here. This is the shit that keeps it from being really good bloody. It's the mix. It'd be 10 times better if I just got straight tomato juice and the seasonings. But again, like I said earlier, I was fairly limited. Ooh. Clearly, one glass is bigger than the other. So that's my bad. At least we made room. These fucking pickles are spicy as fuck, and I dig the shit out of them. It's gonna be delicious. Alright, so that is everything. This is gonna be a good one. I have a feeling. This is just gonna be a decent motherfucker right here. You know, I just realized that I have Amazon Prime, and that it comes with all kinds of movies and TV shows. So I was watching the fuck out of some Indiana Jones earlier today. Actually, when I first started drinking bloodies this morning. God damn it, are those fun movies. Alright. Cheers, guys. Fucking steak sauce made it. Holy fuck, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That is surprisingly fucking delicious. I'm happy with that. I'm ecstatic with that, actually. That is some good shit. Alright. Let's bring you motherfuckers up here. Try and set you up where you were. You still see Barney and Fatone. This is actually Barney's house. Yeah, sorry about this. Yeah, this is Barney's house. He has been kind enough to allow my homeless ass to fucking crash. Fuck, dude, for like 6 fucking months now. He's been very fucking kind to me. I cannot drink that, man. That's okay. That's a good thing, because you don't have to. Who did we get in here? Chester Jack. Oh, Chester Jack joined and then left. Sorry, Chester. I should have brought the phone with me. Yeah, Fatone was just here the other day. Cheers, old friend. The next project, make Ark of the Covenant Indiana. That's not going to be hard. It's going to be a box of fucking glitter on it. Come on. Unless you're actually going to make it melt your face off. It's not going to be a real difficult build. I do like the conch droid that you were building. Check that out. That's pretty fucking dope. Oh. Poured myself a vodka to join ya. 8:15 here. Cheers. Cheers. Do you dream often? Yeah, every night. Sometimes, yeah, I dream a lot, and I don't even need to be sleep for very long. Sometimes I'm asleep for 10, 15 minutes, and I'm already in the middle of a crazy dream. You know what? I need a straw. The ice cubes are getting in the fucking way. This guy have a straw. Seen that? It's looking better now. Yeah, no, it's pretty badass, man. Yeah, I try and keep up on your videos. Anybody that actually creates something with their own hands, I'm in love with. I think it's amazing. I think you guys do good work. And you in particular, I mean, You do some fucking quality fucking work. Good morning, Slime. How are you, mates? Top dog. Cheers, brother. Top dog. Eric Garcia, chill stream. Absolutely. Groundhog, still remember your wedding. Awesome stream. What? Oh, the pickled mushrooms magic. No. No, they're not magic. They still make me smile, you know? But yeah, they are not magic mushrooms. Dude, all that was missing earlier was the fucking steak sauce. That really kicked things up. God damn, that's good. I was so disappointed earlier, and with the quality of these bloodies. I was blaming it on the mix, and it was the mix. The mix is the bottleneck of the whole experience. But I forgot that fucking Barney had A1 steak sauce in there. Oh, I miss our conversations. I miss any conversations. I talk to nobody all day, every day. No kidding, man. I talk to one person once in a great while. I don't get to really have the kind of conversations that I'm used to. In general, do you believe in mankind? There's nothing to really believe in. We're here. Mankind exists. So us as existence is fact. If you're asking, do I think we're going to survive? Do I think we're going to be anything special or anything more special than we already are? There's potential. There's obviously potential. But until we figure priorities out, no. Fuck, bro, send me a chat sometime. Well, dude, hit me up, man. If you're talking to me, hit me up. Instagram, Slime After Hours. Get a hold of me anytime. You know my email, buysomedrinks@gmail.com. I should have put that up there too. Hit me any fucking time. SlimeCounty@mail.com. Really easy to remember. Hit me up any fucking time. I think you might even have me on Facebook, for fuck's sake. Hit me up anytime. I'm never that far away, so you can always get a hold of me. Any of you can always get a hold of me when you need to. And you guys know I'm always receptive. Always willing to listen, always willing to fucking bullshit. And do everything I can to make you smile. Because it's kind of what you guys do for me. So, anytime. Any motherfucking time. Let's talk and more drinking. A cup of tea. What the fuck, top dog? You gotta work today? Because if not, we gotta talk about your choice of beverage. Jessica Rabbit, my first time here. You're really cute. You're fucking drunk, clearly. But we appreciate it. We, as in the royal we. Thank you, though. I'll have one for you, top dog. Cheers. Yeah, fucking A. Cheers to top dog. And cheers to Jessica Rabbit, who it's her or his first time here. Did I miss something else? Sorry, guys. We're doing like a dual stream. We're streaming on Instagram at the same time. I keep missing people popping in and ignoring them. I should probably just end it. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it. So that makes sense. But you know what? Can you guys keep each other occupied for like a minute, a solid minute? Corona here, whiskey later. Yes, sir. Keep yourselves occupied for one fucking 60-second block. Like I said, I've got to drink twice as fast. That makes me up piss twice as fast. Sorry about that, kiddos, friendos. Had to be done. Apple Crown. Oh my lord. I just had a bunch of Apple Crown the other night. Having beers tonight, though might even do a cheeky stream. Top dog. We're all interested. Please do tell more. Eric Garcia, I remember you coming into a few of my live streams. Sweet Jessica Rabbit. Matthew Black. Apple pie moonshine is amazing. It is. It's good stuff. What did you guys do with my drink? Who the fuck took my shit? God, you guys are fucking assholes. You know that? I have drinks in the motherfucker. So, sorry I had to leave. I have a child's bladder. Just don't tell the authorities because it's in a shoebox over there. But yeah, after this and maybe after another beer, I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette. At that point, this screen will just be the couch, the chair rocking, and that child's bladder shaking in fear. So what you want to do is for the duration of this cigarette, if you have Instagram, hop on Slam After Hours on Instagram, follow me or just check it out and view my story because I will be streaming my cigarette live if you're bored and want to see some asshole. You're already watching some asshole drink, so it's not too far of a stretch to say, well, maybe you want to watch the same asshole have a cigarette and talk some shit. So, yeah, I have an excellent apple pie moonshine recipe that will blow most away. And there's one special secret ingredient, which is probably not too secret because I think I've talked about it a lot. Actually posted the recipe on Raider Nation Sam's Facebook page a while back. You're no asshole. Oh yeah, yes I am. See, that's the thing. You can be a nice guy and still be an asshole. You can be a kind soul and still be a fucking asshole sometimes. We're all allowed to be assholes. We are all allowed to fail every moment of the fucking day. What really matters is good intentions. You know, if you don't set out to be an asshole, if you don't want to hurt people, then you're a good person. You know, execution is not everything. You know, it's not your test. Your test does not make up the majority of your grade in life. It's about how hard you try. You know, so don't. I don't know. Don't judge yourself or anybody else too harshly. Because they're probably doing the best they can. And it doesn't mean they're not going to be an asshole. Doesn't mean they're not going to be a piece of shit once in a while. It just means they're human. And they're going to fuck up a lot. Because that's what we do. Every day, man. Every fucking day. That's why we have our vices. You know, that's why we have the things that keep ourselves in check a little bit. Hey, from Australia, Jezebra. Australia, cheers. Whereabouts in Australia? Being an asshole is my favorite pastime. Guardian Hawk, that's a good pastime. I do crazy things in my sleep. I do crazy things when other people are asleep. Everyone has had hard times, we move on. Well, see, you know, sometimes we don't move on. Sometimes we get stuck. And it's just important to know that it's alright to get stuck. You know, I have been stuck. There's been multiple times where I've been just completely stuck in one position. It's not that you aimed too high and failed, it's you aimed too low and succeed. Bosk, if only you could spell the word succeed. That should be on a t-shirt, honestly. Just the way you wrote it, I would wear that motherfucker on a fucking weekly basis, for sure. I'm gonna make sure I don't delete this stream so I can come back to this moment at the 1 hour mark. That is mine. About 7 hours from Sydney. 7 hours from Sydney in what direction? It's hard in a rut, but that hole gets deeper. I don't know, man. And be a little more optimistic. It all depends on your outlook, you know. When you were a kid, what did you aspire to be? I always wanted to be an animator. I drew a lot. I still do draw occasionally, not as much as I used to. My mom wanted me to work for Disney, and I was like, fucking Disney sucks. Disney's like the Nintendo of cartoons. Fuck them. Um, Hated Disney as a kid. Um, so, my passions grew from there, from animation to drawing comic books. I found it a little easier, and I could do a lot more with a still, static scene than I could with. I mean, obviously, I didn't have the equipment to animate when I was a kid. They didn't have high-powered computers or even cameras. Where the fuck. Big Smoke says, "What's up?" What's up, Big Smoke? Cheers, man. Sorry, I'm stirring the bitch out of this, trying to keep it from fucking settling. I want to get an even mix of vodka and jalapenos. Just curious, are you single? I am not. I am not single. Um, Jesus is my lover, uh, and he will be for the rest of my life. Um, so I've got the jungle fever, and it's for a black Jesus. I'm almost 30, from Indiana, no kids, never married. Jessica, that's respectable. How's Indiana? Is there is it true that there's more than corn in Indiana? I wanted to be a lawyer like my dad, but too much school. So you passed. Yeah, I get that. Um, I almost, as much as I love the time that I grew up, the area that I grew up, um, I really almost wish that I grew up maybe 10 years later. I think I think with the amount of technology that's affordable today, I may have possibly had a better chance at being successful, or at least practicing um, at home. I don't know. Again, you know what? If you're gonna be successful, well, you'd already be successful. Um, if you're gonna be a winner, you'd already fucking be a winner. At this age, this stage in life, it's, I don't know. You're not gonna turn around and change yourself into an alpha. I think I want to be a serial killer. I'm not sure yet. Big Smoke. That's an important decision to make. You've got a lot of running and hiding to do, and a lot of covering your tracks. And you got to figure out how you're going to choose your victims, how you're going to keep from being the next Netflix special. Just be careful. Don't kill me or anybody that I love, or I'll be upset. Big 50 to life, man. Nice choice. There's nothing in Indiana. It's true. Corn. That's all. No opportunity for jobs. I'm sorry, Jessica. That is unfortunate. Why are you still there then? What are you doing there? Corey 1 million says, "Eat them. Eat them." Are we still on the serial killer victims thing? That is one way, for sure. That is definitely one way to fucking get rid of your victims. Wrong. How old was Sanders when he did KFC? How the fuck should I know? Are you talking to somebody else? I have no idea, man. I mean, I am from the U.S. and so is he, but he's not like a national treasure. We don't talk about it in school. What superpower would you have? Oh, man. I would go for the ability to control people's minds. Definitely. Because then I could just make people do whatever I wanted. I live in Sacramento. It's boring over here, I bet. Thanks for the warning, Jess. Yo, cannibalistic serial killer. Good idea. It's a fairly good idea. I mean, it's not without its faults, let's be honest. But it works. I mean, you can't eat bone, so what are you gonna do with that shit? But yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad of a fucking idea. He was old and broke and became a millionaire. Sweet. I'm not really interested in being a millionaire. As far as what I've seen is people that go from where I am to instantly having everything. Housing in my city is .7 rents or 2,200 is Jesus fucking Christ, boss. That's insane. Yeah, Storm. From what I've seen, most people that go from a situation that I'm in into instantly having at least a lot of money, it tends to ruin their life, and it's actually become a cliche. Um, I don't want to be a millionaire. I just don't want to have to worry anymore. You know, that's all. And it's going to take some work. It's going to take a lot of time. Really, well, relax and chill you are very across your channel. I missed a bit of that. Good serial killer doesn't reveal it on streams. Obviously, the power would give me a headache. Being able to control people's minds? No way. I like living on $40 a week. Oh, color me bad tea. I mean, I've done worse. I've lived on a lot less, but I didn't like it. I don't like it at all, actually. Not at all. Actually, in most of the last quarter of the last year, I was homeless and broke. So, hold on. I missed some comments here, so I'm gonna scroll up and see what was going in here. I think I can pull this up real quick. Would you guys eat dinner at my house? Big Smoke. What are you making for dinner? How relaxed, chill you are. We're here to talk to you. Yeah, I'm glad you stumbled across the channel too. Standing beside their target, really good killer would find a way to kill people while standing beside their target. Nice job, Matt. All right, that looks to be about all I missed. Ikebana noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Fucking A, dude. You know, I lost everything 4 years ago, and now I have more. Yeah. Storm, I have actually broken my, well, not quite broken it. Since I was 16, every 7 years, I lose absolutely everything I have and just go somewhere else. It started when I was 16. I had to move out onto my own at an early age while I was still in high school. And then 7 years later, I ended up homeless again. Homeless, jobless, and relying on the kindness of other people. And about 7 years later is where I am now. And it happened again. It happened again. And almost on clockwork, dude. Almost like fucking clockwork. But, you know, there's a part of me that thinks maybe I do it to myself, you know. But not anymore, man. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm actually in a pretty decent position right now where I can really sway things to my advantage, and I'm going to fucking do it because I'm not getting fucking younger, and you know, I'm getting sick of doing it like this. I just you know, want to throw my arm around someone, call them mine, and have them do the same. And I want someone to support, and I want someone to help support me. Break the cycle, absolutely. We're trying, man. We are. We're definitely trying. Staying home, getting paid was cool. I bet it was, man. Can't come hang in Canada. Boss, you know I'm a drug felon, man. They won't let me in Canada. I used to grow mushrooms, and the man frowns upon that here. So I cannot come to Canada unless you give me a new identity, which I will be whoever you want me to be. Now I'm making $1,500 a week after tax. Ooh, so sweet. I am making, a week? Not even close to that. Sorry. You're in a cycle. Break it. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. I got a new job, nice car, things are going decent. Got some plans, motherfucker. It's still cold out, boss. Yeah, it is. Where's the sluts, bro? I don't know, bro. King Savage, where's the sluts? You're the king, you tell me. Mindset is everything. I know. And you know what? I'd like to think that maybe I've developed a fairly decent mindset over the last 2 months, 4 months. 4 months? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. How did you get caught? It was a controlled buy. Somebody else got caught for their shit, and they did a controlled purchase with me, and the cops found everything, everything. So if you do grow, do not be the day-to-day seller. You sell everything all at once. If you're gonna grow as much as you can, and then sell it all in one quick sale, and do your best to do it to somebody who's trusted. Don't be the street dealer. Don't be selling eighths. You know, here it's legal. I used to pick shrooms on the way to school. Yeah, well, it's a Class X felony here, and it'll get you 13 years in jail. Shovel and wheelbarrow and a quarry. It's great to hear. Keep it up. Let's hope so. Fucking snitches. I know, right? And you know the funny thing is, all they wanted when they arrested me, all they wanted was they just wanted me to give up a name to anybody that was doing anything worse than me. And I thought about it because I was facing, it was a 13-year mandatory minimum sentence. And I thought there was no way I was going to get out of it without doing fucking serious jail time. And I'm a white guy with no tattoos, no gang affiliations, living in the Chicago area. I'm going to Cook County Prison. They're going to stab me with penises and knives, and I'm going to fucking die. That was going to happen. And that's what I was facing, dude, like 100%. And I couldn't give up anybody. I was like, you know what? Because on the off chance that I make it out of here, I'm gonna have to look over my shoulder the rest of my life. What fucking good is that? So I sucked it up and kept my mouth shut, and it fucking paid off because I got the perfect fucking lawyer, and things just worked out really well. It was my first offense after 18, and yeah, I mean, I got off the hook with a shit ton of probation, like 4 years probation, a huge fucking fine. My lawyer cost me fucking 10 grand, but it worked out. Yes, I am a felon. I'm a drug felon. I've never been to prison. I spent 26 or 27 hours in jail, but luckily I got arrested. When I got arrested, my brother had found out about it, and he was quick with the bail. And the judge was very kind to let me out on bail. Make up a name, Navy Stumblebean. I don't want to make up a name. Jail don't work like that. Yeah, no, it does, dude. You visit Cook County Prison sometime, and you tell me how shit works. You're, dude, if you're not in a gang, if you're a white dude, no fucking affiliation with anybody, you're called a neutrino, and you're basically a bitch set up for fucking anything. They will do anything they want with you, and they really won't give a fuck. What do you think of Darwin's theory of evolution? Well, it's not really a theory. The term theory of evolution is a proven fact. It's already in the books. It's done and over with. The theory behind evolution is the mechanism of which evolution chooses its natural progression. That is the only thing that there's a theory about. When you go to prison, they don't want to fuck you. Well, all right, so yeah, maybe they wouldn't have fucked me. They would have stabbed the shit out of me. They charge you with a felony. Yeah, yes. I had a lot of mushrooms and a decent chunk of money, amongst other paraphernalia. Yeah, they charged me with a felony, rightly so. Dustin on transition. I've been to Cook County, but I'm a thug. Well, Brom Combs, I'm not a thug. I'm a little white kid from the city. I ain't got no fucking street in me, you know. And especially then I was fucking 200 pounds heavier and at least 40% more of a bitch than I am now. So things would not have gone very well for me. Trust me. Prison is compulsory. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like that around here too, man. In Wisconsin, it's pretty much, it's what you have to go through. You know, you get like 6 DUIs before you're fucking 21, and then you go to jail for a little while. You know, maybe do a little armed robbery, and then you're out on the streets. That's how the white people grow up around here. It is not fucking like that where I come from. Where I come from, they're just pale, basement-stricken people that just sit on computers playing Half-Life all fucking day. Never had to deal with that bullshit. But yeah, of course not, because you're a fucking thug. I'm not a thug. You know, I was a white drug nerd who liked to grow mushrooms and weed. Everybody needs a little street in them. Yeah, we might need it. Doesn't necessarily mean we get it. You know, was your first offense, or why did they charge felony? Because it was a very serious first offense. Like there was some fucking giant weight there, and dude, look, they were fucking suburban fucking cops, and there were fucking pigs from 4 fucking towns, dude. I had pigs from the 4 surrounding towns block off my entire street and break down my fucking door at like 12:30 in the afternoon when I'm trying to sleep off a fucking hangover, still high from the fucking party last night. Like, the door crashed in and somebody said, "Police, we've got a warrant." And I laughed because I was 99% sure it was my buddy James bringing me a bag of weed. And it fucking wasn't. It fucking wasn't. Yeah, 2 years for 1 kick. What's 1 kick? Vice Lord, when Chicago's busy. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about that shit, man. Everyone of the fucking gangs in the Chicagoland area says they're one of the biggest gangs in Chicago. The 2-2 boys, the 2-6 boys, fucking Latin Kings. Fuck all that shit, dude. Be a fucking human being. We gotta associate with other motherfuckers. They're gonna just take you down with them. 4 versus 1. Should have gotten a good attorney. Should have gotten reduced. I was looking at a mandatory minimum of 13 years. I got off with probation and fines. I'm pretty sure I did good for myself, man. Pretty sure. You know, the term mandatory minimum sentence, it's not a falsehood. Honestly, the only reason I got off is because my attorney was the guy who got the prosecuting attorneys got them their job. So I'd be scared like you. I'm straight. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. I ain't holding no one's pocket in prison. Not gonna happen. Yeah, so I don't fuck with that shit anymore, man. It was easy money. I get turned $7 worth of material into fucking $2,000 in 30 days. That's you know, you multiply that by however much space you've got, however, you know, much you can actually move. It builds very quickly. You know, all of a sudden you don't need a job. How do you get jobs being a felon? No, not really. Not where there's work to be done. I may never work for, you know, a giant corporation, but, you know, this country, I think something like 24% of the country are felons. Most of them actually still being in prison, but still employable fucking people. And there are more jobs than there are people. Most of the people, at least that I see, are fucking, you know, just bitches that don't want to work. 5 years is never a bitch. You act like a bitch. They're gonna get you. Brown rice? Did you use syringes? I didn't do brown rice. I obviously used syringes. Salts ×2, robbery, possession of deadly weapon. Whoa, Bosk, you're a fucking crazy motherfucker, man. You're Canadian, weren't you? Just like, sorry. The one guy was beating his girlfriend, and my mates wrecked him. Nice. Gonna treat you like, yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. At the time of my arrest, I for sure would have been a giant bitch. You remember that fat guy from fucking Shawshank that fucking cries right away and ends up getting beat to death? Would have been me, brother. Would have been me without a fucking second thought, dude. I don't belong here. Fucking cried his eyes out while that fucking big dude from Highlander beats the fuck out of him. Yeah, that would have been my dumb ass. Right, Matt Black. If a job needs to get done, the employer won't give a shit. And honestly, I mean, I've been bartending for fucking 8 years, and then I just recently got a factory job. So it's not like I'm a highly skilled worker, you know. Big Smoke, come on, that's not really necessary. Was 9 when I went in, got out at 18. What the fuck, bro? That's ridiculous. Haven't seen forever. Still in the bar. No ultraviolence. The bar was sold quite a while ago, unfortunately. I'm a nerd boy now, making props. Yeah. Lord to me. Croft, cheers, brother. Temp murder on my stepdad. What's temp murder? What are your thoughts on religion? Useless. 100% completely useless. Um, believe in yourself and believe in the people around you. And other than that, you really don't need to believe in anything. Just do your best to not be a shitty person, and you should be fine. If everybody would abide by those rules, obviously we'd all have just a fantastic fucking time on this planet. But that's not going to happen. So all you really have to do is deal with the fallout from the assholes. Got my skills from prison. Sweet. Oh man, that sucks. The bar was good. It was good times. Had a lot of fun, but I think it was around late March, early April that we lost the bar last year. I still got keys to it. I still get in the motherfucking door. There's just no power, so we can't do any streams or anything like that. Otherwise, to be gangbanging. Good times don't last, but we do. Exactly, man. Look, we can take the good times with us. Not a big deal. Did you do no time in jail? Dude, I sat in a holding cell for a little more than a day, and that was it. I did no prison time. It worked. I could not have made it work out better, honestly. I shot him in his chest. Jesus Christ. Can you buy it back? The bar? Yeah, the bar's up for sale and it's really fucking cheap. If you or anybody you know has maybe 60 grand, I could get that bar. I could probably get that bar for about 45 grand and then use the rest to kind of rehab it. Clean for 9 years today. Congratulations. Cheers. Sorry if I'm coming late. I used to grow weed and mushrooms and got caught. That's why I'm a drug felon. This is something we're going over right now. Can you expunge your record anytime? I think it's either a 7 or 10 year wait, and then there's a very large fee to pay to petition a judge to expunge your shit. And once you pay that, you're not guaranteed anything. Like, they have to make a decision. So it's a pretty huge crapshoot. The only way I would do it is if it would guarantee me passage to, one of the countries I can't get into now. Canada, Japan. Those are countries I've always wanted to visit. I'm kind of barred from. 60K for the bar, that's a steal. Well, it'd be like 40 or 45 for the bar, and then it definitely needs some fucking work. So I threw the extra 15 in there. Yeah, absolutely, it's a steal. It is a steal. It was for sale for 130. I think we bought it. I think we bought it at 130. But yeah, at some point you just want something back. So, which made you more weed or the shrooms? Definitely. Because growing weed, you have. Well, I didn't grow the weed myself. I was a partner in growing the weed. I grew the mushrooms myself, but I did it all in one house. Somebody else took care of the weed. I took care of the weed a little bit, but not much, and then I did the mushrooms myself. But growing weed has a very high overhead expense. Growing mushrooms, very low overhead, very low startup cost. And you're an idiot if you can't find a weed dealer that's going to sell you or trade you weed 1-to-1 for mushrooms. Like, at any time I wanted, I could trade an ounce of mushrooms for an ounce of weed and make the same, if not more money, depending on the grade. So it's basically like you're growing weed with lower expenses. I don't think you're missing much in Canada. Well, it's something to experience. Never been there, want to go there. I know a handful of people there I'd like to visit, so. It will buy itself in a month. Yeah. 1,000 to drug use, your record. My wife going through it. Okay. Yeah, 1,000. I think it's more than 1,000. From my estimates, I was looking at like 10 grand. Just came outside. It's -26. It's -4 here today. Growing shrooms, that will get you. Yeah, it did. It got me pretty good, man. It's actually why I moved up to Wisconsin. This was I was sentenced in 2000. late 2009, and I was on trial for a solid year. So you can do the math. Always wanted to grow shrooms. You know, go ahead, grow shrooms. Do it on a small scale. It's very easy. It works really well. Don't tell anybody you're doing it. Do it for your own personal fucking gain. Don't sell it, and you'll be fine. Just it's a $10,000 here in Illinois for selling pot. What? No, it's not. Really? Get the fuck out of here. Look, I'm from Illinois. It's not that much. I went down in Illinois for all this. This was all Chicagoland area, man. I don't know. Maybe things changed. I mean, what's it been? Fucking 9 years, 10 years, and it's been that bad. 2 plants at most. That's respectable. We had more than 2 plants. But yeah. All right, come on. Let's stop being pussies and let's knock this motherfucker out. And you know what? I'm missing like 50% of the experience. That's with the chaser. Sorry, guys. See? Not the best beer, not the best bloody, but after a couple, it doesn't really matter for either. What's the deal with this stream? I'm new here. There's really no deal, man. Actually, you know what? There is kind of a deal. So this used to be a stream from a bar. We would close the bar, and we would stay up all night after hours, getting shit-faced. People would buy us drinks online, and we would just have great conversations and just get annihilated all fucking night long, well into the morning. The bar sold in April, so now it's just me, like an asshole, sitting here fucking drinking. If you want a little bit more of exciting time, because I only do this maybe once or twice a month, Slime After Hours on Instagram. I do Instagram live feeds on a weekly basis, if not more. Weed ain't shit. Meth is a drug. Yeah, I know. Meth is a fucking stupid drug. If you're dumb enough to fucking smoke meth, you deserve the consequences it fucking comes with. You can go fuck yourself. Dude, I have no fucking tolerance for meth heads. Those people have ruined the lives of people that I love, and some pretty close friends of mine. So, I don't know, if you think you're cool because you do meth, well, you're an idiot. Hello, Colombia. Cheers, Pablo Escobar. Cheers. You can just walk over illegally. Yeah, the bar was the shit. I had a good time there, man. I had a fun time. I miss it mostly because, I mean, I get drunk. You know, I go to work and get drunk. You know, I make money and get drunk. I didn't make a lot of money because it was a family business, but made enough to keep myself afloat, you know. I'm a pothead, I'll eat your house, that's about it. Respectable, man. Respectable, completely. Sadly, I only got PS4. Can't do Instagram. You have a phone, a tablet, a laptop? I find these things hard to believe, sir. I mean, I guess everybody got everything, but, you know, get yourself a $30 phone. Go to Cricket, get yourself a $30 fucking phone, man. Hop on Instagram, it's a lot of fun. Either way, you know what, subscribe to me on fucking YouTube. I'll sub back, and anytime I pop on this, once a month or so, we'll hang out, have a couple beers, you know, smoke a half bag of smokes, which I'm about fucking due for. Your cousin jumped to death last year from drugs. What fucking drugs were he on that made him jump to death? Drinking makes me feel like shit afterwards. Well, GL, if you ever want to really understand why that is and how to combat that, there's a experienced person right here. I can guarantee you after 3 sessions with me, you will never have a hangover again, as long as you follow what I tell you. We have to go through it. We have to get you shit-faced 3 times. You're going to have to suffer 3 times in a row. But we'll dial it in and get exactly what your body's missing when you're drinking. The most important key universal rule is to stay hydrated. Drink water with your beer, your booze. Don't be afraid of aspirin or ibuprofen, because they can be your best fucking friends. And electrolytes the morning after. 100% good stuff. You're old. You only have PS4 and a landline phone. Understood. Dehydration is the main reason. Yeah, it is. It's the biggest reason. It's really easy to combat. But it also, it depends on your system, how well you can take large amounts of, you know, liquid in your system at one time. 'Cause some people might not want to be pissing every 5 minutes when they drink a beer, drink a glass of water, drink a beer, drink a glass of water. That's gonna get you to the fucking urinal every fucking 8 minutes on clockwork. But if you can deal with that, you'll wake up feeling like $1,000,000, and then everybody's gonna be pissed off at you because they're gonna be hungover as fuck, and you're gonna be pretty happy. And then you know what? When you do wake up hungover, there are great things like this right here. These fun drinks with tomato juice, and this is basically a delivery system for a shit ton of electrolytes. This is just a sodium bomb in your body. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That is not true. That is not true whatsoever. If you're ever curious, just ask a chemo patient, because it's not going to kill them, but it's going to turn them into a frail, brittle shell of a person. I quit drinking till summer. Need a break. No, Bosk, understand, man. I understand completely. I mean, you're Canadian, so it's all good, man. You'll do a little bit of blow, smoke a little bit of weed, you'll be good. That's the Canadian way, you know? Who needs a drink? You got the good stuff. All right, I can't even attempt to. You know what? These G's are dirty from work anyway. I can't even attempt to get the mushrooms out of there. All right, so I desperately need a fucking smoke. What time is it here? It is 3 a.m. where I'm at. I'm gonna finish this bloody. Drinking lowers testosterone. What am I gonna do with excess testosterone? I don't do drugs, just beer. Boss, you're a fucking liar. You build fucking Star Wars fucking. Come on, don't fuck with me, man. You build props for a living. You maybe not for a living, but for a passion. It's dart o'clock. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about, man. Go outside, have a dart. I'm in. So I'm gonna kill this bloody. I'm gonna slam a good portion of this beer, and I'm gonna go outside and have a cigarette. If you guys don't want to stare at a blank fucking screen while I do that, hop on Instagram, Slime After Hours, right at the bottom. Follow me right now, or just come and find me, search me, do whatever. I will be having my cigarette on Instagram Live. I'll actually start it before I fucking leave. Join me there, talk some shit. Haven't smoked weed in 17 years. Mosque, that's respectable, sir. The last time I smoked weed was like around St. Patty's Day last year. But before that, it had been like 4 or 5 years. And it really didn't sit well with me. What sat well was eating it. I made some low-dose edibles. And those are fucking bomb-tastic. Like, those got my brain feeling all types of funny. I loved it. And I'm going to do it again for 420 this year when Super Troopers 2 comes out. For fuck's sake. Turn on the radio. I can't, because I like to publish these videos to YouTube. YouTube has a tendency to mute or delete my videos if I turn on any copyright-written music. But you know what? If you want to, just follow on Instagram, and we can have a cigarette together, goof around, talk about shit, bullshit, and junk stuff. But you guys, feel free to sing amongst yourselves. Edibles have different high. Well, when you digest marijuana, it's no longer THC. It's a different chemical, and my THC receptor is permanently overloaded because of I dabbled in research chemicals a lot when I first went on probation, because at the time I was smoking I'd been smoking weed every day for 10 years, and I did not want to give up getting high. So I got heavy into research chemicals, which were just analog fucking, like wannabe THC. It was synthetic THC. The problem is synthetic THC is a full cannabinoid, whereas real THC is only a partial cannabinoid. So the difference being with a partial cannabinoid like real weed, you can only get so high. Synthetic shit, you can keep going until things pop. And well, my shit popped, and when it pops, it stays popped, and it doesn't ever fix itself. Um, so yeah, dude, once you overload your THC receptor, you're pretty much fucked. You can't smoke regular weed like a regular person. Like you have horrible anxiety, panic attacks, goldfish brain, where you forget absolutely everything that's ever happened to you in 30-second increments. It's horrible. Um, Bad choice I made. Don't make the same fucking choice. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, and if you guys care to join me, please do. If not, come with me. Some time. Alright, so yeah. I was about it. I hate it now. Dude, I wish I had never touched those garbage fucking research chemicals. But yeah, when you eat it, it's so much more relaxed, more mellow, and it's a whole different chemical. And I'm not susceptible to panic attacks when I eat it. So I like to keep it low dose, and I still have a good fucking time. Um, I recommend it. Strongly recommend it, actually. For anybody that has anxiety issues with smoking pot, just, eat it. Eat it instead. If you need a good recipe, I'm happy to help out and message me on anywhere you can find me. I will walk you through it. But I'm gonna take a leak and have a smoke. So if you guys don't join me on Instagram, which is at the bottom of the screen, it's gonna be about 3 or 4 minutes before you see me again. All apologies. Love you if you decide to leave. And I forgot my coat. It's fucking minus fucking 4 degrees outside, so that's not fucking happening. Sorry, guys. Let's see what we got here. Reality is for people not strong enough to face drugs. Reverse that. Just worried about paranoia with weed. Yeah, no. Paranoia with weed, easily avoidable if you just ingest it. I'm not fucking with you. 100%. I'm a guy who has chronic anxiety attacks. PS4 enter rest mode. Fuck off, rest mode. Are you kidding? How have I not set that up yet? Jesus. Awesome Sauce Breezy. Hey. Awesome Sauce. I'm about to go outside for a cigarette. If you want to keep up with me, hit me up on Instagram. I'll be doing a live stream from, from the back porch. Have a cigarette. Edibles, they haven't made me paranoid. I've actually really never had any negative side effects with edibles. And weed's a motivation killer. I find that to be, that's up to your personality. I've always been more motivated by weed. I always did some of my best artistic projects high as a fucking kite. It's just, it's been a long time since I was in that mind state, man. So, all right, give me 4.5, 5 minutes. There's noise and such. Alright, awesome. Yeah, I wanted to join the PlayStation stream. And the glasses are fogged. And I'm back, kiddos, friendos, everybody who decided to stick around. All 18 of you. Fucking sad motherfuckers. 18 of you decided to stick around. Not one of you came, well, one of you came to the Instagram live stream, which I appreciate. I'd be even more nervous. No. It'd be a lot more fun and a lot more easy, trust me. Trust me, it'd be more, come on guys, I'm trying to talk awesome sauce into doing a dual stream with me, either tonight or Monday, because I have to work. I have a 3 days of 12-hour shifts ahead of me, and then I'm off for a couple days, so doing some overtime. Sounds awesome. Boom. Breezy's in the house. There we go. Alright. Discard. Go. Alright, so slime had a beer and a bloody and some Gatorade. Hang gliding and mountain climbing is a high. Boss, that's respectable, man. Somebody said today's society is laughable. Absolutely. I mean, look what we're doing right now. I'm some asshole getting drunk in front of a bunch of people who hopefully are also doing their fair share of drinking. So most definitely laughable, but is it wrong? I vape so I don't have to go outside anymore. Well, Gatorade, yeah, that Gatorade that's for the morning. that's for when electrolytes are needed, because pretty much flushing them all out of my system right now. That's what we call responsible alcoholism. All right. All right, so that's pretty much done. I'll eat those vegetables for breakfast. Yeah. So, did you guys talk about anything fun while I was gone? Sorry, I just gotta check something real quick. The plants crave electrolytes. Yeah, they do. They certainly do. Any thoughts on mythology? I love Greek mythology. You planned for it. Distinguishing alcoholic. Yeah. Slime, much love and respect. Raiders and Sam, cheers, man. You chatted about the price of fish. Okay, well, in Canada, I don't know how it is there, but in the US, the price of fish is not that bad. I get some decent farmed salmon for about $6 a 3-pound bag. Tuna, for thick like tuna steak, you're looking at about $9 for a pound and a half. Not terrible. I mean, for what you get, for the kind of meals you can deliver, it's respectable. January was a bad month for our family. Yeah, I saw, man, and I'm really sorry. But you know what? January was pretty bad for everybody, and it fucking lasted forever. Let's be honest, dude. January lasted way too fucking long. I mean, I get that it was really only 31 days, but it felt like 62. Let's be honest. That was a garbage fucking month, and it seemed like it was gonna end, but it finally did. And now we get to enjoy Groundhog's Day, motherfuckers. Thursday, my grandmother died. On Monday, my cousin's boyfriend. Yeah. I didn't see. I saw the grandmother thing. I didn't see the cousin's boyfriend. Condolences, man. It's the best I can offer. I didn't know either of them. What were their names? Anytime anybody tells me that somebody they knew died, the first question I ask is what were their names, because it's, it's important. I mean, you can't. I don't have a memory that I can carry on and think about in their passing, but you give me their name, and names are really the windows to people's personalities, because it's one of the first things you learn as a child, and the pattern, how your name is spelled, how it sounds, that has a lot to do with how you develop as a person. And I like to think that gives me a pretty decent window into their personality. I mean, not every John is the same, not every Sam is the same, Not every Scott is the same, but I like to think we all share similarities between our namesakes. Your grandmother's name was Aziz, and your cousin's boyfriend's name was David. Well, you know what? This one's to Aziz and David. Cheers. Cheers to them. You know, they will forever live on in your memories of them. And depending on how they viewed the afterlife, they're where they belong. So, cheers. Oh yeah, it's a very cool way to think about it. Absolutely. No, yeah, I've thought about that a lot when I was a kid, and it actually started to make sense when I was an adult. So I have really no choice, but that's just how I think about it. Yeah, no, Sam, dude, that's, you know, just be there for your family and live your life to its fullest. It's the best you can take out of a death. Hi, pool table. There's a pool table. Target smoker. Cheers. Cheers, motherfucker. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. You know, it's a little hypocritical to say live life to its fullest while I'm sitting here drinking poison. Your grandmother was 91, David was 37. Well, your grandmother had a great fucking run, dude. 91 is a damn good fucking left hook to fucking life, dude. That's good shit. 37 is pretty unfortunate. I'm not gonna ask what the circumstances of his death were. I hope it was something that wasn't in his control, you know. Otherwise, it seems like a waste, which is a terribly pessimistic way to view death. But I find difficulty in having sympathy for anybody that wastes the gift of life they're given, which again is very hypocritical because look what the fuck I'm doing, you know. Awesome sauce breezy. Ha, I'm pool table lady. Okay, gotcha. I get the references now. Yeah, and Sam, the hypocritical nature of what I just said is not lost on me. Trust me. I get it, dude. I do. It is what it is, man. And I can't make apologies for it. I can tell you how David, Sam. This is your family. If you're comfortable doing that and that's something you want to do, we're all here to listen. And I think you can pretty much know that there's no judgment passed. So absolutely. But I mean, let's face it, guys. Today is a special day because he was riding his motorcycle and a car hit him head on. Okay, yeah, that was definitely out of his control. Definitely out of his fucking control. But today, whoa, today's Groundhog's Day, kids. Groundhog's fucking day. Bro, Darth and GDP crew say hello. Diesel602. Cheers to you, and if you can, say cheers to Darth and the GDP crew. Matt, Heidi, cheers, man. Happy Groundhog's Day. I prefer strategy games. Okay, you can prefer any game you want, but cheers to you guys, and cheers to Groundhog's Day. I will watch Groundhog's Day tomorrow, and we'll probably have a post about it because that's what I do every year since I started this. But yeah, sorry about that. Had to do it. Had to kind of break the tension, you know, as we're talking about things. Can we not do this? Can we just stop? Can you stop this? Can you stop? Can you fucking stop? Can you fucking stop, please? Please stop. You fucking robot. Just no. Just stop. No. Just stop. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing, and maybe it'll. Did that work? That didn't fucking work. I fucking love that movie. You should love that movie. Is that your number at the bottom? It is. And if you want to call do it in a second though. Like, let me try and figure out how to get this fucking Bill Murray face off my face. Going to a comic convention tomorrow. Pretty sweet, man. That's a pretty good deal. This is your new identity now. Apparently, yeah. This robot is balls deep in this fucking Bill Murray experience. I cannot get rid of this fucking thing. I did not foresee this as being an issue, to be honest. I thought this would be fairly straightforward. Luckily, the app... You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. How do you remove this shit? How do you just be like, no? Alright. So, I can't really get rid of the Bill Murray thing, but this is the best I can do, is this pink fucking line above my head. Put your hand over your face. Oh, fuck. You're a fucking lifesaver. LB, you are a fucking lifesaver, dude. Thank you so much. That was beginning to get. That was too much. My condolences once again, my friends. Target smoker, good man. Sam, great man. Cheers, you guys. Dave and Aziz. Cheers to them. You know, I can't remember them because I didn't know them. Sam, you can remember them as my proxy, and just you know, find one moment every day to think about them. And it's okay when that moment fades and the memory of them fades. It really is okay, because you know, you never know. You never know how, you know, if you do believe in afterlife, you never know exactly how it works, man. Your memory of them may be keeping them from moving on. So just be okay with letting go, because let's be honest, there are a lot more dead people that have been on this planet than alive, and we should really be worried about them more than us. Actually, no, that's the dumbest thing I think I've ever said. Because to be honest, I personally think the opposite. I don't believe in afterlife. I don't believe in religion. I think it's all a giant hoax, and the only shot you have is the life that we have right here in front of us. So maybe don't think about them much. Dude, I have no way. You know what? I'm bad at stuff like this. I am really bad at stuff. So just forget everything I said over the last 7.5 minutes, please. Sam, sorry to hear your loss. You know, I watched Lost. I let go. I did not watch Lost. I mean, I watched a couple episodes, but that's kind of when I learned my hatred for J.J. Abrams. We're getting to the point where Slime's gonna not make a whole lot of sense, but he's gonna keep drinking. You know, he's gonna keep drinking because that's what you guys want. And to be honest, that's what he wants too. I imagine the first ghost is like, "What the fuck is this?" That's actually pretty funny. Santa Claus keeps kids in line as Jesus does adults. Bosk. I guess there's there's some comparative overtones there, but I don't know, man. I wouldn't really make that correlation, because if you believe in either, you kind of fall in the same category. In my opinion, dude. Like I don't want to alienate anybody, but yeah, I don't see any more relevance in believing in one than believing in the other. Paul Smith says hi from Scotland. Cheers, Paul Smith, and cheers the entire country of Scotland. I'm from the great city of Chicago, actually the suburbs of Chicago. I am now living in central Wisconsin, and soon to be not in central Wisconsin. Why so serious? 8:57. Hey, cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to Paul Smith. And cheers to Scotland. Because, you know, Saskatoon. cheers to fucking Saskatoon and all of Canada. Let's just blanket Canada with a giant cheers. Because let's face it, you guys deserve it. I mean, you're just Americans with without guns and with the French language kind of intermingled. Burn the witch in oil. People believe fucked up shit. They do. Are you moving to a different state? Eventually. I've got some plans right now. We'll see how they go, because I'm really good at making plans. I'm really bad at executing them. But yeah, I've got some interesting plans coming up, and we'll talk about those at a later time. What do you think of the stars and universe? Well, they're incredibly intriguing. King Savage says cheers, cheers. Matt Heidi said he sent me his number. I don't think I got anything. Follow me on Instagram, dude. Siraki08. Well, you follow me on Instagram, and I'll follow back. My Instagram's at the bottom of the screen. I can't really follow anybody right now. Turn on Playroom Elevator Music. It's better than nothing. Fuck that nonsense. I will follow you, sweets. Move to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Not a bad idea. I was thinking the South because I'm a little sick of. Oh hey, Instagram. Hey, Matt Haiti started following me. Sweet. Send me a message, man, if you haven't already. Yeah, no, I was thinking the South. I had actually came up with some pretty decent plans. I was going to go up north until the summer and then hit the south of the U.S. for a little while and then try and get the fuck out of the country. But again, you know what, I have these plans every year and they don't really go my way. But again, it's all about breaking the cycle or finding someone to help you. Someone that just wants to do it with you, you know. Cutting my hair, wearing a suit, pay taxes, die, that's my goal. Oh, Zozio, that sounds so terribly fucking boring. Don't do any of that. Don't cut your hair. Don't wear a suit. No. Wear a suit, because suits are classy as fuck. Don't cut your hair. Don't pay taxes. Wear a suit. Do your best every day not to die. That should be your goal. That should literally be your goal on a daily basis. It'd be awesome to move to California. I couldn't live there. For one, the cost of living is just way too high there. I couldn't live there, but I would love to visit a lot. Bronx Sushi 2, I don't own a toothbrush. Ooh. I'm sorry. You should get one. They're like 70 cents at Walmart. Probably cheaper if you buy a big pack of them. Get a toothbrush. I don't really go in for conventional things most of the time, but a toothbrush is a necessity. And brother, you probably need one. You know, like I'm not in front of you right now, but I'm getting a vibe now. You know, you need a fucking toothbrush. I'm stuck here in Waterloo until I'm able to move to Seattle. You're not stuck anywhere, man. You're never stuck anywhere. You know, I get that there are single parents out there that are anchored down by their children. As harsh as it is to say, you love your children to death and you'll do anything for them. But yeah, you know, the strict laws with moving your kids. Death is inevitable. Life is not. Hey yo, Slimer, Freddie Eddie, cheers. You'd be where me and Ron and Nikki DeLovely and King. Oh, yeah, I'm visiting. I'm for sure visiting. That's not a thing. I'm going to be there at some point. Zozio wants Sushi Cat. NorCal. I know, and trying to go back to college for photography. Well, Matt, I don't know, man. Maybe it's the reason why I am where I am. But I read very early on into my creative state in life. I read that you should take the money that your parents would pay to go to art school and or to go to film school and just make a movie. And I've always kind of led my life with that same principle. Is maybe just don't go to school with those things in mind. And it's even more prevalent now because consumer technology is at the same level as industrial technology. You guys, everybody has the power to make anything they want. All you need is a little bit of slam the philosopher. Oh, go fuck yourself. Sam might be moving to Vegas. Cheers. As a much love and respect. And Sam, no. Yeah. If you're thinking about going to school for photography, why don't you just, instead of going to school for photography, stop, take a minute, go get yourself a really nice camera. Go get yourself like $1,000 fucking camera, and maybe another $1,000 in lenses, and go take some pictures. You know, hop on Reddit. There's some really nice subreddits that actually have homework to them, where they give everybody a subject or a theme, and you go out, you take pictures of that theme, you edit them on your computers, and then you upload them, and people critique them and tell you what they think. You're gonna get the same fucking education there. Do that for a little while and see if you like it. You know, it's a lot cheaper than going to college and seeing if you like it, and maybe deciding you don't. So just give it a shot, man. Is Barney at work? He is. He left. He will be back in. He'll be back in about 7 hours. So we're good for a little while. Vegas, bad. I love Vegas. I've been twice, and I loved it both times. Would go again. Movie sounds good. Thanks, buddy. I do like to be crazy. Yeah. I don't like critics. You don't like criticism. Well, you're gonna have to get over that, because in anything you do, in any professional manner, is going to be critiqued, and you need to be comfortable with having your fucking heart ripped apart, dude. Like that's part of making money doing what you love. Is you're gonna have to deal with the assholes. I've got to go now. I'll talk to you later. Simon, Matt, cheers, man. Love you, and thanks for coming through. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. No, Zozio, you're, I mean, look, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. If you do anything professionally, if you do anything to make money, you're going to be criticized for it. And most of the criticism you're going to see is going to be a backlash, because when people have something bad to say, they tend to speak out. People have something good to say, they tend to keep it to themselves. When I'm alone, I make no mistakes. Respectable, man, respectable. Best subject in school, with all weird caps. My best subject in school was physics. Not physics, principles of technology, which is a precursor to physics that I really enjoyed. It was just a lot of hands-on lab work. I really loved that class. I didn't ace it, so I guess it wasn't necessarily my best, but I had a lot of fun. It would be between that and psychology. I know how to take criticism when needed, but I'm still a crybaby. Dude, we all are. Look, we can all have a professional face, a public face, where we're stone-faced, and we just take our blows, and then we go home to the people we love, and we let it out. That's respectable. There's nothing wrong with that. So I just got done watching the movie It, the new one. I dug it. I didn't like it, obviously, as much as I loved the other one. But I think it's apples and oranges, man. I think they're two different movies with two different feels, and I dug them both. Matt Blank says history. History's good shit. I was never that great at history. There's a lot of facts and times to remember, and I wasn't that good at it. I think besides the shit that I said, freshman year, my entire freshman English class was dedicated to Greek mythology. Like every semester, it was all Greek mythology, and it was really fucking cool. I dug the shit out of that, actually, and that stemmed from that came from a love that I had when I was like a kid, as a fourth or fifth grader, and loving Greek mythology. when I finally got to high school and they offered an entire course on Greek mythology. I was super fucking pumped, and it did not disappoint. Um, I went to a decent school, you know, a graduating class of about fucking 2,000 people. Um, so I mean, heavy class loads. You're talking 60, 65 kids in a class. But it was good stuff, man. I reject their science and substitute my own. Good, do whatever you want, man. Nobody's gonna stand in your fucking way. Reject everybody and fucking put your own shit right there, dude. Interpret every fact how you see fit, and then stick it into what you would normally call fact. If that's how you want to live your life, dude, nobody here is going to stand in your way. We're all like-minded individuals. That's why we're here discussing acting a fool. Um, Enjoy yourself and do you. You know. Zozio's stuck in philosophical meanderings. Yeah. Um, you'll get that. Philosophy is known for its loops. You know, you're not going to get out of those anytime soon, because there have been people smarter than you and I discussing these things for tens of thousands of years. Um, so yeah, how old are you, Slime? I'm 29. I am not 29. I am slightly older than 29. Why don't you take a guess, Awesome Sauce? Take a guess at how old I am, and we'll go from there. Why do I have to question everything? That's. Do you see what you just did right there? You just questioned why you have to question everything. That right there should be your answer. I hate to be. I hate to have circular logic with you, but I mean that's where that's leading. How's work going? I fucking love my job. I love my job so much that I really do not look forward to quitting soon. Thomas Taylor's diarrhea. Cheers. Get yourself some. Um, you know, go to the store, get some Gatorade. You know. Yo, sushi, I'm eating you. Nice. How you doing, Missy Howell as well? Donnie Darko. Fucking A, dude. Cheers to Donnie Darko. Miss you too. And Thomas Taylor. Alright, so cheers to Thomas Taylor's diarrhea. It tastes just as brown as it did before. Cheers to Donnie Darko. 30? You don't look over 30. Awesome Sauce. I love you. Awesome Sauce, I'm really glad you said that, because you're fucking wrong. But you're being nice at the same time, which I dig. Very cool. I'll put up with it for now. But you're trying not to nice. Gage you at 37. Well, fuck off, Zozio. I'm not that fucking old. I'm in between 30 and 37. How about that, you fucking assholes? Ugh, fucking people. Yeah, no, retirement home. Pretty much. I mean, some guy's gonna come around with mashed potatoes and pills, and that's gonna be my night. I'm almost there, but I'm trying to avoid that right now. Mashed potatoes, pills, and a Nintendo Wii. That's in my future. No, I'm not that fucking old, but I certainly ain't fucking young either. Over 30, under 40. So, find yourself a nice middle ground, and I would assume that's a good place to start. Now, if you had a clear shot of me right now, it'd be pretty easy to tell. I'm 46 and 2, the shadow does but whisper. Oh man, Zozio, you fucking poet. 46 chromosomes, 2 parents. I love it. Love it. What arcade is that? That is a Cherry 96 gambling machine from a bar. It's just a gambling machine, man. Gotta move to Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's where all the old people come to retire. It's fucking beautiful here. Awesome Sauce. I'm not discounting that. I may visit soon, actually. 21 questions. I'm sleep. Okay, well, I was totally down for 21 questions, and then you retorted with a statement and not a question, and you pretty much threw my entire existence for a fucking loop, man. I don't know how to proceed. I'm at a loss, Deshaun, but you know what? Your name is either Deshaun or Howard, and either way, I'm really sorry that your parents were shit. They should have figured out that you were going to be made fun of your entire fucking life. Are you drunk? I am. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'd say by now. You fucked him all up. Yeah. Yeah. I got a little fucked up. Yeah. By now, I'm most definitely drunk. I would like to say no. I'm buzzed, but let's be honest. I would not get behind the wheel right now. I mean, that's a lie, but I would tell a court of law that I would not get behind the wheel at this moment. I can tell. Well, if you can tell, why the fuck did you ask? Come on, man. Don't waste my time. I won't waste yours. Let's be. I'm liberated. I'm inebriated. I'd be your DD. Ooh, you'd be my DD. Growl. Here you go. Yeah, nice, man. Alpaca. Hello. Yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend to pronounce that right now. I'm not. I just appreciate that you made a Star Wars reference in your name. We'll let it go at that. Bitch, stop talking shit. Who are you talking to? Deshaun Howard? Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm not drunk, just brushed my teeth. That's, that might be able to pass for some small town fucking pig. That might really work. But like, dude, that's just Listerine, motherfucker. That ain't vodka. Go fuck yourself. That might fucking work, dude. I'm in to try it. Before I slap your old... Oh, Deshaun. Oh, you're getting crazy now. I'm gonna put you in timeout, Deshaun. And it's gonna hurt for a little bit, but you'll get over it. Because I don't want to deal with it. Oh, there we go. And you out, motherfucker. Nobody named Deshaun gonna come in here and fucking talk some shit. Fuck yourself. Some people behind the keyboard get pretty ballsy, don't they? That wasn't really ballsy. They're just talking some shit. And I appreciate some shit talking once in a while. But, like talk shit, and then hold back for a second and see what happens. And then talk shit again, It's okay. I dig it. Thomas Taylor says Target salute. Target smokers. Some people... Oh, yeah, that was Target. Oh, shit. It's gotten to the point where I read the comments before I read the name, and it's a habit I have to break myself of. Because credit should go where credit's deserved. Yeah. Sean wasn't wrong, though. I'm fucking drunk. And I might be being a little bitch right now. He was actually pretty on fucking point. Good for Deshaun. I hope he comes back some other day. It's not gonna be today. I talk rainbows and unicorns. Oh man. I got issues with both of those fucking species. Just me though. So is you. Yeah, I know, it's just you. And yes, I know rainbows are not a species. They're just a thing. Well, not really a thing. They're an optical illusion. Yeah. But unicorns. Unicorns, on the other hand. Well, those aren't really a thing either, I guess. Just a mythical beast. Unlike the liger, which I found out, I think a year ago, was a real creature, and I'm really embarrassed to say that was news to me. A Fucking love rainbows, says Awesome Sauce Breezy. Dude, Awesome Sauce, I hope you're high. I hope you're high as a fucking kite. Because if you're willing to just say, I fucking love rainbows, man, you should be fucked up. Slime, good morning, buddy. How you doing? Sin of life. I love you and I miss you, man. Cheers, brother. Bigfoot says, much love and respect to Thomas. Sam Sir, Sin of love, much love and respect. Tasmanian Tiger, the Loiga. Yeah. I think we're going to need another beer here pretty soon. Should we do another beer or should we do another bloody? What do you guys vote for? Ooh, votes. We can do this. We used to do this all the time. Why can't we do it again? The proper thing is we can. I gotta be high to still be up. Baby went back to sleep already. Yeah, someone talk about Breezy. Come on. Don't fucking try and play it off like you're all fucking Breezy. Love and respect to you, darling. Let's see, there we go. Let's see. New poll. Okay, so doom 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 doom. All right, you guys get to vote right now. I'll give it. We've been on for 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 40 seconds. We'll ride this out until 2:26. We'll give it a full 5 minutes. When that counter hits 2:26, and we'll say 2:27. All right. You guys vote. If you're not on PlayStation, all you have to do is just type it out the exact way it's written. Capitals, everything the same way. If you want to vote, just type it out like it is and hit enter. Yeah, vote. Do I drink another beer or do I have another Bloody Mary? Because I will happily have either. But let's see what you guys want to do. I've got enough beer to last me until we figure this out. At least you call me Bigfoot. Ron doesn't call me. Well, you know, Ron's too busy being, playroom popular. You know, he's let it get to his head, his bald fucking head. Smart water is not a choice, is LGO. Definitely not. Christy, if you want to vote for beer, you have to do a capital BEER. A bloody duff it is. Alopecia Chewbacca. See, I want to say Alpaca Chewbacca, but that's not what it is. Beer, but I love my weed. Well, I don't smoke weed anymore, so I can't. Yeah, Donnie Darko, you got to write it out exactly how it is on that vote. The capitals where the capitals are, the lower space where the lower spaces, and no spaces where there are no spaces. Weed is the best assist. It is. I miss it. I do, but it's just not really a part of my life anymore. So do your best to vote for the options that I gave you, and we'll see where we can go from here. Because we've got another 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So let's do this. The philosophizer. Homer the philosophizer. Absolutely. He wasn't much of a philosophizer. He was an author, and nobody really knows if he was a real author or just a collection of people that went under the name Homer. The Odyssey, the Iliad, those are things that are attributed to Homer, but nobody really knows who Homer was. So it's just one of those things. I went over this today because I was looking for baby names, completely unrelated, and I came across a name that I've loved since I was a kid, Agamemnon, which I did not know was made internet popular by the 300. and I'm actually really upset by that because I've loved that name since I was like 10. Um, but yeah, Agamemnon would be a it'd be a nice, interesting choice for a boy's name. You know, you just call him Aggie for short. What the hell? Do both? Well, yeah. Here's the thing: is if I do a bloody, I am gonna do both. I just don't want to tell anybody that. Because I mean, if we do a beer, that beer is gonna be like the last beer of the night. We do a bloody, it's gonna be that bloody and a beer. So maybe that'll sway you guys. You guys can vote a second time. It's no big deal. Raider, it's great to see you still here, man. Love you and I miss you and I think about you all the fucking time. I really do. I talk about you a lot too. Every time I have to tell some random asshole, what I do for fun, you come up, obviously. You can't just say bloody. You gotta say bloody Mary with the capitals where they are. I should have anticipated that there would be issues. Will you ever have kids one day? Sinner life, man, I have no idea. I really don't. I don't know, man. I would like at least a kid of my own genetic makeup. Um, but if that doesn't happen, um, I'm I've met a few kids um, of women that I've dated that are just beautiful fucking human beings that I would love to be a part of their lives. So it's if it doesn't happen, man, I'm pretty confident that I can meet somebody where um, I can find fulfillment and just being a stepdad, because it's no such thing as just being a stepdad. It's actually a little bit more because you're not thrust into it. It's not against your will. You're choosing to be there, and you're making the effort. Usually a lot more than the actual genetic fucking donor is, unfortunately. But yeah, I love kids. Kids love me. So you're too fucking sweet. No, I'm a fucking sucker. That's what I am. How you find ladies and gents this morning? Oh, Christopher, I think most of us are doing pretty good. I'm definitely doing okay. But I've got the alcohol to keep me going. These guys aren't so very clear on what they're doing. They used to be like, yeah, I'm drinking a beer with you, I'm having a shot with you. Now everybody's just, talking about their lives and stuff, and talking a lot less about what they're drinking. You sound so down. No. If I sound down, it is just a coincidence. That's just my voice going a little lower. Smart Water himself. LOL. Slime, I'm gonna hit the fart sack. I wish you happiness. Bosk, man. Cheers, brother. Never actually had a Bloody Mary. Awesome sauce, Breezy. Get yourself a PayPal account and get yourself a PayPal MasterCard or a Visa card, whatever they do. I will PayPal you some shit to get yourself a bloody. Just go to a bar, stream it. I'll buy you a fucking bloody. It'll be one of the top 30 experiences of your life. Boss does good fortune. It's almost 4 a.m. Slime. You need to enjoy Super Bowl weekend. I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. I don't give a flying fuck about the Super Bowl. I don't give a shit about it. I'd rather watch the fucking Puppy Bowl than the fucking Super Bowl. And I'm not gonna watch either because I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm gonna be at work. I don't give a shit about any of it. When I come home from work, I'm gonna have 6 beers, watch some Star Trek: The Next Generation, and go to bed and wake up and go to work again. Super Bowl weekend can fucking kiss my dick, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't like tomatoes though. You know what? Fuck it. Awesome sauce. You know what? I don't like sucking dick, but I enjoy blowjobs. Just figure it out. Just work it, dude. Work your thing. Work your magic. Playing new games lately. I've been playing Fortnite. which I'm not proud to say, and South Park, Fractured Butthole, but other than that, no. Hell fucking yes. What, Breezy? Tomatoes. Later song, please. Boss, cheers. Are you fucking blonde dog? What the fuck is that? I have no idea what that means. I like Russians. I love White Russians, Thomas Taylor. I enjoy White Russians immensely, actually. All right, so we're well past. Yeah, we're like 4 minutes past what we said we were gonna do. So I hope everybody got their shit in. Showing you results, and it is a resounding beer. 7 people voted for beer. 1 person voted for a Bloody Mary. I'm guessing it's because of the way I spelled it. That's unfortunate. But that's what you guys voted for. So that's what we're gonna get. Thank you guys for voting. Black Mirror, I've watched a couple episodes. I'm not a giant fan, but it was a cool show. Usually just take shots of rum. Well, let me tell you, Awesome Sauce. You do about 15 shots of rum in a night. Go to bed, wake up, go back to the bar, order a Bloody Mary. It doesn't matter how they make it, just order a Bloody Mary, drink it, and instantly you'll be like, oh, I see what everybody's talking about. This makes things so much better. I'm probably the only sober straight edge here, probably Chris. I don't really attract too many straight edge people, but we appreciate your company, and if you have anything to add to the conversation, fucking feel free, man. Challenge me, challenge them. Do what you can. Don't let substance abuse be the thing that keeps us apart. Let's figure this out. Let's be friends. I take shots of life. You take shots, right? Dustin, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Send me a selfie, says Chris. Zozio wants Chris to send a selfie. You should probably do it. I mean, send us all a selfie. I'm curious to see what the fuck you fucking weirdos look like. I mean, unless you have an Instagram account and follow me on Slime After Hours on Instagram, I generally have no idea what the fuck people look like, which is fine. It's just always nice to put a face to the conversation. I will send you a bottle of Apple Crown Royal to you. Sinner Life, you should do that. You should do that right now. Today, you should fucking do that. I hate charity and things like that, but you know what? You want to send me fucking booze? Send me booze. I will get shit-faced on camera in front of you, for you, and I will sing your praises the entire time. What's the opposite of a selfie? Life, I think. I think life is the opposite of a selfie. Actually living for the moment, in the moment, by yourself, without a camera is the opposite of a selfie. Is the bag purple? It should be green. If it's an Apple Crown, it should be green. Apple Crown is fucking great. I actually really like Apple Crown, but I haven't found a crown yet that I don't like. So if you feel goofy and you want to send some disgusting flavor of crown, feel free. I look like Christ, who just pulled himself from the cross. Sweet. As it says, well said. All right, so you guys voted on a beer rather than a bloody, so I'm gonna go get that beer, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, kids. We're gonna have a good time. And on top of that, I think we're gonna do a shot of vodka. Because you know what? I'm not having a bloody. Ooh, you know what? Fun idea. Let's use my Bloody Mary glass as a shot glass. I voted Smart Water. How'd that fucking work out for you? A fine specimen, a very rare breed. I hope you're not talking about me, man. Because there's nothing rare about me. I'm just your average asshole. I have my moments. Ruben J.R. Herrera. Hello from Los Angeles. Cheers, Los Angeles. I'm looking for munchy food. Twinkies and chocolate milk, dude, all day. Alright, that's a pretty decent shot. We'll let that intermingle with the flavors, you know. You get spicy pickles, jalapenos, and oh man, I'm gonna eat the fuck out of those pickled mushrooms soon. Those are mine, dude. They're just so far down there. I don't want to make the effort, you know. You're a cute average asshole, so that makes all the difference. Awesome sauce, you are all up on my shit right now. Are you really? Awesome sauce, come on, like, come on. There's no other guys in Indiana right now that you're just like all up on their shit. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's all. All right, so that's gonna be pretty much straight vodka. This is gonna be the relief. Do you have brother and siblings? I have one older I have one older brother. He's 9 years older than me, so he was always kind of he was always another. He was a full person by the time I came into consciousness. He ushered me into my love for music and my love for movies. You know, he taught me to love Ozzy and AC/DC when I was a kid. And when I grew out of that, it was a natural progression to like Slayer, Megadeth, fucking, you know, good stuff. Gwar, you know, things like that. And then we kind of branch out in our separate directions because where are you from, sis? You say Indiana. No, I'm from Illinois. And then I have two stepsisters. Relic's in the house, motherfucking Relic's in the house. Cheers, Relic. Glad you're fucking here, man. I have two stepsisters, an evil stepsister and a good stepsister. I know even my evil stepsister is pretty fucking cool. She's just a fucking giant fucking bitch, you know. But she really likes being a bitch. She knows she's a bitch. Gwar, Cannibal Corpse, LOL. I don't mind Cannibal Corpse. I've seen Gwar live a bunch of times and I fucking love him. You're right. Fuck the Super Bowl. Let's get drunk, play NES. Oh, Sinner Life. Dude, if I didn't have to work on Sunday, I would fucking be there. I would totally fucking be there. But yeah, I work at 6 p.m. My day is fucking shot, dude. Football is lame. Chris, I agree, man. I really do. I think it's, I think all professional sports are fucking lame. You know, what's the point? You're an adult. Get a job. You should not be playing sports for a living. Go fucking do something productive with your life. You know. Why are you making, I mean, not to be a hater, but why are you making millions literally doing nothing for life, dude? Like you're not contributing to society, you know, doing anything productive. You don't build anything, you don't create anything, you don't inspire anybody except other people who want to do the same thing that you're doing, which is nothing. You are more part of the problem than you are part of the fucking solution. So yeah, I have no respect for professional we'll just call them professional athletes because that's maybe what they are. I don't give a fuck about any of them. College level, I find most college level sports I find to be more entertaining because those people they aren't so worried about ruining their bodies and fucking up their careers. They get out there to play and have a good time because they want to get into the nationals. They want to get into the pro level. So they give it their all, they give it their best, and then when they get to the pro level, they kind of slow down a bit. But at least for a collegiate sport, I approve because it's an extracurricular. You're having a good time. You're doing what you do, and hopefully you're still keeping up with your schooling, which I know is a falsehood by far. Yeah, sports should end at the college level. There should be no such thing as professional sports, dude. It should end at the fucking college level. Um, I missed a whole bunch of comments. I'm sorry. What up, Zozo? 10 my street. It's bullshit. Center love you, motherfucker. Potholes and shit suck. All right. So I was gonna do a shot for somebody. I forget what the fuck it was. I was gonna do a shot of this. Whatever this is. All right. So kiddos, friendos, everybody that came in tonight. If you left already, cheers to you. If you stuck around, double cheers. And if you have yet to show up, what the fuck are you waiting for? Cheers, guys. Honestly, thank you guys for keeping me company. You guys already know how much I appreciate it because we go over this every fucking time I stream. How much I appreciate you guys. And it's nice, man. There's a lot of you that I haven't seen in a while, and I miss you guys. TT, cheers, Ruby, sure. All right, yeah, we'll just jump into it. Cheers, guys. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. Oh, that is how you do a shot of vodka. Let it sit in some fucking pickled fucking nonsense for a little bit. Ooh. Good stuff. I dig it. Chases vodka with beer. Bruh. Yeah, I understand. It's not classy. I get that. Raider says, take care, buddy. See, Raider already knows, dude. He's like, all right, this motherfucker's lights out. Like, I'll get my goodbyes in now. Yeah, no, I understand that. Appreciate it, and I love it. It was good, but it'll do its thing. About being strong, spiritual, confident, and healthy. Chris Fralix, that is respectable beyond all means, man. You have yourself a good time with that. There's many of us that struggle to even find a doorway to that, and I like to say we do the best we can, but you know as well as I know that we're honestly just fucking around. We're not really trying that hard. At least people like me, we're not really giving it our all, but we like to talk about it. We like to tell people we're giving it our all. We like to show examples, but in all honesty, we're just fucking off, man. With a positive level head, without drugs or alcohol. Good for you. I obviously cannot say the same, and I think for the duration of my life, I probably will not be able to say the same. Things may get better, things may get worse, but I love me some substance abuse. I love it, and I will always fall back on it. To each his own. Absolutely, man. That was the great thing about being here while you guys kind of created a community around us. It was great because we were all like-minded individuals. Every one of us confident yet desperate, and successful yet straining to find anything to hold on to, like conflicting all the way through. But we all we all have to sit around and talk to each other and have a good time. And I wouldn't trade that for anything, man. I wouldn't trade that for any brain cell that I've destroyed over the last fucking 3 years. You guys have always treated me really kindly, and I hope I've done a decent service. I need to get you a job with me fixing roads. I do not want to be fixing roads unless it's in the South. If it's in decent fucking weather, I'm in. But I live in Wisconsin right now, and I actually really like the job I'm at. I'm kicking ass at it, to be perfectly honest. But I'm gonna leave it soon anyway. So if you can find me a job somewhere in the South, do you have a lot of childhood friends? I don't. Yeah, look, you can look at me and be like, okay, this motherfucker did not have a lot of friends. I had a small group, a handful of people that were like-minded, but we all kind of grew apart around middle school, early high school. I just love to feel good and enjoy life. Well, fuck yeah, dude. Everybody does. The short time we're here, yeah, shit. Fixing roads is always 200 degrees. I can deal with the heat. It's the cold I can't deal with. Dude, I will sweat all fucking day long, but I will not go home chilled to the bone. California is out of road repair work, yeah. Midwest is cold, one day warm, the next day you never know. Yeah, sinner, I could not do road repair in the Midwest. Not at all, dude. Why are you going to leave your job if you're kicking ass at a slime? Bella, cheers, Bella. Nice to see you. Is that a lazy boy? Probably not. It's probably not a fucking name brand lazy boy. It's probably just a chair that fat assholes sit into to lean back. No, I love my job, but I am. This is not my house. This is Barney's house. You guys know the stream. You know the people that were in the stream. This is Barney's house, and he's been very, very fucking kind to me to let me stay here for the last 6 fucking months. And I'm gonna get out of here before I am a burden on him and our friendship. And there's an opportunity for me elsewhere, and I've got really nothing and no one holding me back, and I think I'm gonna take it. There's a part of me that would give anything, to have someone or something, here to live for, but I don't. I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried again, probably a dozen fucking times, or a baker's dozen fucking times. And it never works in my fucking favor. So I think I might just go. I don't want to. I mean, there isn't a lot keeping me here. There's very, very few things keeping me here, but those few things are, pretty important. But you can't be the only person who thinks so. It's all right. I'm at the point where honestly, man, I'm 10 years behind. I should have been out of here fucking 10 years ago. I can't keep holding on to the past. You're a smart guy with very clever understanding. Yeah, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm an idiot with some terrible nostalgic issues. As often as change happens in my life, I do have an issue with it. Life is tough. You only got a certain amount of time. Yeah, that's my understanding of it. That's why I mean, I haven't come to any concrete conclusions, but that's why I kind of think the way I think. I'm gonna make some nice things happen in my near future, and I'm really lucky that those opportunities have presented themselves, and I don't think I'm gonna fuck that up. Where am I going? I don't know. I have no idea, Bella. I mean, obviously, I have an idea. Um, but yeah, I'm just not willing to talk about it at this point. No, I'm not moving to Europe or anything. No, not yet. No, right now the idea is to head north for a bit, kick some ass, take some names, and then reevaluate life, grab everything I can, head south, and take everybody that loves me with me. And the entire time I plan on creating and being the productive person that I kind of wish I was fucking 15 years ago. So, I mean, honestly, that's it's a dream right now, but I'd be stupid if I wouldn't hope for it to be a future, you know? I mean, I know a lot of people that can't even fathom the person that they are now have anything to do with the future. And I've tried to help, but they don't really care for it. They don't do anything to change it, so I'm doing it on my own. Well, you know, I'm not on my own. I've found some amazing people that might actually help me through it. And I think it's going to be a good time. I know none of this is making any fucking sense because I'm just rambling and being very vague and stupid, but understand that that's on purpose. I'm not going to give away anything because, to be perfectly honest, I'm always afraid of failure. You know, always. So I'm never going to be like, oh, this is what I'm going to do, and then 3 months from now, everything's fucked up and it's not what's happening. Smart, don't forget that. Don't talk to yourself because you're. No. I'm. That's part of my defense mechanism is self-deprecating nature. I always talk down to myself, but understand that I have everything that I need at eye level. Like I get it. California's the best weather, best everything. Yeah, until something starts on fire, and then you guys are fucked for like 6 weeks. I'm telling California is the best. Well, now you guys are getting fucking crazy. Every state has their own natural disasters, yeah. Ruben, I'm high. Yeah, you do. But you know, are you good? Bella Star. That's the greatest sentence ever. Look, I'm gonna take a fucking leak and smoke a cigarette. If you guys want to, you guys can sit here and stare at nothing for like 4.5 or 5.5 minutes. But if you feel like it, I'm starting an Instagram live feed right now. Just long after I was on Instagram. If you guys want to, join me on there. I'm gonna take a leak, smoke cigarettes, and that's where I'll be for the next couple minutes. Starting it right now because I really have to take a piss, and cigarettes are my best friends, except for you guys. I hate to leave you, but I got to.
appreciate the fact that you come in.
30 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we're good. It's fine. Maybe. If I can keep things together long enough to do a stream. Alright, so who stayed here and who showed up? Alright, so I've got Humphrey and the Devil and Sinner joined on in the Instagram live feed. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company while I was smoking. Appreciate it, and I love it. I've got to wipe off the fog from my glasses. I used to stream when I had no hair. Yeah, well, I get that. I totally get that, man. Silver Raven says, hey, Slime. You don't remember for your Slime? Sin of Life. I know you are, brother. GDP, there he is. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so anybody who's on the Instagram live feed, thank you guys for coming in. Love you. Thanks for popping in. I will see you guys hopefully on the PlayStation Live on YouTube. Cheers. Ah, so nice. So nice to be fucking cared for. Honestly. Are any of these beers? None of these beers are... Alright, well, I think we might have to make ourselves another bloody, because we're only 3 hours in, and I think that's kind of what has to happen. What is this? That's just another disappointing beer. Alright, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do, alright, so put that away. Alright. Instagram. Thank you guys for coming in. Easy Productions playing Hacked SNES Classic with Switch Pro controller. Love it. You know I love me some hacked fucking operating systems. My lord. Alright, we're gonna make one more bloody. At least one more bloody. Let's just let's do this right, huh? That's right, guys. I have very limited access to the camera and the screen at the same time, so I am doing my best. I hope you got your drum mean dialed in. Oh, GDP, I missed your streams lately. Chris says, oh yeah, and come back to YouTube, please, GDP. Hey man, if you like Twitch, let him do Twitch. I don't see a reason why it's so bad. Modded is the word. Well, that's the idea. Yeah. Yeah. You guys know exactly what he means when he says hacked. He's modded. Should we forgo ice? Nah, we won't forgo ice. Ice is very essential. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, dig it. A little bit of fucking snot sauce. Just for the flavor. And then the A1 sauce. Because that was exactly what was missing earlier. It was, come on, let's get some balls in there. There we go. That's how it is. Nice. Veggies are already in there, so I'm not gonna fuck with that. I really didn't touch on those much, but. Maybe I'll add another spicy pickle to this bitch. Because, you know what, these are fucking bomb. These are way bomb, and I dig them. But you know what? You know we're not going to skip on. Yeah. We are not going to skip on mess control. Because that's proved to be very, very important. Because these glasses are not where they should be. Ooh. Oh, big nasty pickle. Looks like a fucking tentacle from Maniac Mansion. Hands are already clean, so I'm not gonna give a fuck. Maybe we'll give a little fuck. Let's, this is gonna be a delish. Oh, there it is. Vodka needs to be refrigerated for fucking sure. Guys. Oh, let's see how it goes. Yep. She's fucking perfection. But you know, a lot more hot sauce. Perfection indeed. Let's see if we can get everybody back to where they belong. Sorry, Dramamine. Dude's getting buzzed. Yeah, clearly. Clearly. It's kind of the idea of the night. Is to just get sack the fool a little bit. His farts gotta burn his butthole. They are pretty accustomed to shit like this. So am I. So we're good. So calm. Just have a beer. Well, no, we did a vote, and we said whether or not we were going to have a beer or a bloody. So we did bloody first and then beer. So that's just how it is. But this will be the last drink of the night, because I do have to work tomorrow, and there are some very important things going on before work, which I'm going to have to be, available for. The car is getting fixed tomorrow, so yeah, I want to be around for that. But cheers to everybody that came in tonight, and thank you guys for visiting, giving me company, bullshitting with me. I really do appreciate it. R.I.P. the toilet at work. No, it's a pretty healthy toilet. It does its job. You've been looking for your next place to live yet? Yes, sinner. I've got everything kind of lined up, assuming things continue on the path that they are. Yeah, everything's going to plan. What kind of car? I own a 2004 Volkswagen Passat. It's a very nice fucking car. I happen to fuck it up early December, and it's taken me this long to get it fixed. But the repairs are happening tomorrow morning, and then we're finally good to go. So I've already gave you all the answers to life, man. In one, you pussy. Nice. Besides, it's a decent car, yeah. Smart water. This is kind of smart water. It's, I mean, there is a percentage of it that is water, and a percentage of it that is electrolytes. Um, most proliferant is sodium. It's there's the highest in content in here. I mean, dude, you're looking at tomato juice and like 3 different pickled things. Volkswagen's expensive to fix. I thought the same thing, and that's actually what's been so prohibitive. Is that I thought they would be really expensive to fix, but today um, I spent less than one of my paychecks today to get it fixed, and I thought it was gonna be a lot more, which is why I hadn't done it, 2 months ago. I thought it was gonna be a great deal more to get it fucking fixed, but yeah, things kind of happened today in my favor. I mean, there were discounts, there was personal favoritism, a lot of things fell into place in order to get this done for the price that it's going to get done at. But tomorrow, before I go to work, I'm gonna have a nice car again, and can't wait. Can't fucking wait. Very nice car. Heated fucking seats too, man. Oh, I miss that. I do. I miss that. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning. I'm gonna do laundry. I'm gonna cook myself breakfast without vodka, and I'm gonna go pick up my car, and it's gonna be fucking great. What do you enjoy most about your job? Um, what do I enjoy most about my job? It's the sense of that you're actually accomplishing something. It's not. I mean, it is one of those garbage jobs where you do the same thing every day, but you've got numbers attached. You've got paperwork to do, and I do good. There are other people that are in my position that don't, and I don't personally understand it, but I do work with a lot of crackheads, meth heads, people that are still in jail. They get out of jail just to go to work and then go back. So it's kind of like being, the flower amongst the dirt. It's a really shitty way to put it. But yeah, dude, I've been there 4 months, and I'm already pretty high on the list. I don't know. I excel at jobs like that, jobs that most people take for granted, but are very, very easy to do well. My job isn't that difficult. It's not, but unfortunately, for some reason, it's really hard to find people that do jobs similar to mine. Especially at the shift that I do them at, I don't get it. I really don't. Yeah, I don't know. So calm, appreciate that, man. Go the fuck to sleep, you dusty bitch. Oh, you're so right. I should. As soon as I'm done with this bloody, I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep because I'm a dusty bitch. Appreciate your fucking input, incapable. It's really fucking helpful. Until then, though, I'm just gonna talk to people and respond to their fucking comments. And if you don't like it, you can, I don't know, go fuck yourself, I guess. How have I been lately? Hard to say. I've been up and down a lot. This entire last year and 3 months has been up and down, man. I've It's been hard to find me in a good spot, um, but I think I'm getting there. You know, I don't promise anything, but I'm trying. I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm actually making effort, as opposed to other people that just sit around and let things happen around them and then complain. You know, I'm actually giving a shit about my life and trying to make changes. So it's, I mean, you know, it might not even pay off, dude. It might just be another dead end. But all I can do is give it a shot. That's all I can do. Um, the way you talk, I commit suicide. Well, that's your deal, man. You want to end your life? End your life. Have a good time doing it. You know, draw a smiley face on your fucking wrist before you slit it. You know, just make it fun. Make it fun for the next person, because somebody is going to enjoy the time that you would have normally filled. You know, the way he talks, it's soothing. Oh God, no, that's just because I'm intoxicated and it's hard for me to control the volume of my voice. I apologize for that. I'm going through changes and growth myself. Well, Bella Star, good. We all should be, you know, constantly. We should never. That's the thing is being okay with things. You know, being God, there's a really good word for it. But being willing to settle for what you've been given and for what you've taken is not how we're supposed to live. We're supposed to always want better. No matter how much you have, how many great things you have, you're supposed to always want and you know, strive for better. Again, it's really easy to say. It's 10 times, if not 100 times harder to accomplish. I don't think he was talking to you. I don't really give a fuck. Look, I piece together what I can, and if I fuck up and I say the wrong things, it really doesn't fucking matter to me, because you guys know what's up. You know, you guys can pretty much figure it out for yourselves. We're dealing with a display. Just use bongs. Yeah. I don't smoke weed, or I wouldn't. Are you musically talented? I'm not. I learned music at a very early age, and from that point on, it didn't really carry on into adulthood. So most definitely not musically talented. No. You'd be a great therapist, counselor. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe, but maybe not. You know, you get that woman that just likes to get the shit beat out of her on a weekly basis. There's not a whole lot I can tell her that she doesn't already know for herself. You know, can I sing? No. Slime, I personally like the streams. Well, that's the idea, Thomas. If you like the streams, join, participate, have a good time. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the lamest of them all? That's terrible. So calm. If I was to smoke, which I'm not, I'd freak the hell out. Same. Write poetry. I do, Bella Star. I do write poetry. I actually wrote a poem the other day about losing my humanity. I actually wrote a poem while I was at work. Felix, you'll get to use it. LOL. Yeah. Ruben, that's not true, says SoCal. Like, if you got to fight what you say online, just move on to the next person. Move on to the next. It's not worth it. Honestly. God damn it, that steak sauce, dude. You have no idea how much that really improved this shit. That is bombs. Oh no. Oh no. I just fucked everything up. I'm gonna eat this pickle though. So kind of has good stories. And just stoned all day. Sweet. As you should be. That's life, brother. Do it to it. I've got to make sure that I don't make a giant fucking mess here. So when Barney comes home, he can come home to a nice clean house. And it's not an issue. Kind of a housewife. How would you feel about traveling in space? Terrified at first. I hate heights. But I've always felt that space travel is literally the only chance humanity has to actually make it. Because we're not going to last long on this planet. But also, you know, if we can't make it on this planet, what fucking hope do we have out there? You know, there are so many more. There's so many more obstacles in the universe than there is right here on this planet. If we can't explore the oceans in peace, if we can't explore our own continents in fucking peace, what fucking hope do we have anywhere else? It's actually a ridiculous thought that, you know, that we could create a whole other world for us to live in when we can't even fix the one we're already on. That's a very classic Neil deGrasse Tyson. If you follow him, that's very, very classic. Chris Felix is racing. Good for him. Fluffy says, hi Slime. Hi Fluffy. How bad did you spill it? I spilled it pretty bad. Smoking enhances my spider senses. Good for you. Fluffers. Is this guy okay? No, he's not okay. He's doing alright, but he's not okay. Much love and respect. Zozio, I skated for 8 years. Alright, good. Yeah, let me just try and clean this fucking shit up, dude. I spilled like half a Bloody Mary on the carpet. I'm doing my best to clean it up. And yeah, I think I'm good. I still have most of my drink. Most of it. And we're gonna finish that off before we sign off. I mean, you know, we have been doing this for a pretty good long while, so I think one spill acceptable. Yeah, I'm drunk off hot sauce, so come absolutely. We are destroying this world. How do we be able to create a new one? Yeah. No, absolutely. It's foolish to think that we could literally just burn our past and start anew. Hope you have a rug cleaner. No, dude, it's tomato juice. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be alright. We're doing just fine. A little baking soda in the morning. Nobody ever noticed. Ban Chris, he's a racist. I'm not going to ban anybody right now. You know, and if they feel like being a racist, let them be a racist. They can be pointed out for what they are. I give a flying fuck right now. Do I get the restraining order lifted, Fluffy? Zozio, did you fuck up in Fluffy's stream? Don't do that shit here, man. Because you know what? I will stand by whatever Fluffy says. You know, what Fluffy says goes. I trust her judgment. As whacked out as it might fucking be. Why do I be jealous of an ignorant racist? I didn't say you'd be jealous. Did somebody else say you? I never said anything like that. No. So, I'm gonna drink this, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. What is this? Jalapeno that made it. Sperm went all out. She's in control. It's a joke. How's your night been, Slime? You know, the last 3 hours and 27 minutes, it's been a lot of fun. These people have kept me entertained, and I hope I've been able to do 60% of the same for them. I think we have a good time. I had no idea you were streaming. Well, that's because you don't have notifications turned on. It's because you really don't care about me, Fluffy. That's fine. I have notifications for you. I pop in every time you stream. No big deal though, you know. You know, I'm just fucking you today. It's fine. Night slime. Till next time. Happy trails. Happy snail trails. Good night, Bello. So comes this psychology. You know that isn't true. You know, I know you're shaking your head right now. It is true. If you had notifications turned on YouTube, you would know that I was. I know you left me a long time. I know that, but you would already have notifications on, and you would have figured me out 3 hours ago. I'm just a stalker. So is you. We know you're just a stalker, but you're our favorite stalker, and we love you. So come back and stalk us some more. You should do another bike ride stream again sometime. Yeah, when it's not -4 degrees outside, I will. Absolutely. I don't think I've had. Well, you know, Fluffy, you should have them on for the most important person, which is me. Yeah, it is the bell thing, Fluffy. Don't ask questions you already know the answer to. I mean, it's cute that you play down, but you don't have to play down with me. Yeah, it's the bell thing. Click it, double click it. Touch it 7 times if you have to. Just make sure it's highlighted before you exit the app. And SOCOM gets too many notifications to individually check out. Well, then you're doing it wrong. You should just go through your list and cross out the people that you don't watch on even a bi-monthly basis. Like, just get rid of them, you know. Because other people you might want to tune into once in a while. But assholes like me, maybe, you know, once a month you might actually want to know that we're live. So that weird life, that I'm live. You know what? I want an ice cream sandwich so fucking bad right now. I would just beat a bus full of nuns to death with a fucking wooden spoon. It's for an ice cream sandwich. Oh my god. Fluffers, your hair look. It does, you know, it does. And you know, I didn't mind the contacts either. As much as I love the glasses, I think I should look good with the contacts too today. Did okay. That's really nice of you to say, Thomas. Sperm. Shut the fuck up real quick. Truth hurts, huh? Who's sperm? Who are you talking to when you talk about sperm, Chris? Apparently I'm missing this. Fake slime. Ah, you're full of shit. You don't give a fuck about my opinion. But it's nice for you to pretend. I, on the other hand, I actually prefer glasses for myself. I don't like my bare face. I like glasses. I like wearing glasses. I've actually loved wearing glasses since I was a kid. He'll go back to normal names. Sperm, did your mom teach you not to stick your hand in? Ooh. Ooh. Chris Felix, the Playroom Messiah. Oh, Chris Felix is the Playroom Messiah, huh? Well, that's dope. At least we have him here, you know. That's important. I wouldn't want somebody named the Playroom Messiah in a different stream. I would feel a little left out. The bear cage at the zoo where you was little. What? No. We had a pretty big bear cage at the zoo where I was when I was little. And actually, just 2 years ago, they built a really nice bear cage up here and had a couple bears like helicoptered in, and the biggest thing ever. Cinna, you live. Silver Raven says beer? Question mark. I have beer, but you know what? I'm gonna save. I'm doing a little bit of responsible drinking. I'm gonna save the rest of the beer for later. We're doing this is the last of my bloody. So that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. Is it confirmed? Is anything confirmed TT. Chris, stop it. You got me flustered. What's your favorite import beer? Rochefort, 11.3%. Failing Rochefort, 11.3%. We'll do Chimay Blue Label, which is maybe 10%, but delicious. Don't mix, man. Yeah, okay, because I'm fucking 12 and you're gonna tell me what the fuck to do. No, I mix and match. I'm gonna drink a gallon of beer, I'll drink a gallon of vodka, and then I'll have a bowl of fucking Cheerios and be fucking perfect. I'm gonna mix, match, and fucking, yeah. No. No, not me, dude. Anybody else, don't do me. It's a waste of your time. Zodiac. I'm a Libra on the cusp of whatever's after a Libra. I'm gonna no life Red Dead 2. Yeah, everybody is, dude. Everybody's gonna no life Red Dead 2. Nobody likes cowboys and Indians. Nobody likes hillbillies, but everybody's gonna play the fuck out of Red Dead 2. It's a little silly. I don't know SOCOM. That's all right. I was afraid you were gonna say you don't know soccer, and then be ashamed of it. I was like, yeah, well, it doesn't really matter if you know soccer or not, because nobody cares about soccer except for like 8 fucking countries, and you know, they go fuck themselves. Same here, Felix. People keep telling me to. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna slam this. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. I just realized by my hatred of soccer that no SOCOM. That's not funny. I just realized by the hatred that I just spewed from my mouth that it's time to go, because 99% of the world loves soccer, and I'm a giant piece of shit for hating it, and I'm not gonna spew that shit right now. Try new stuff every day. Love Western shit. I hate Western shit. Pieces Zozio. You're wrong, Leva. Soccer is poppin'. Yeah, I know. Soccer is poppin', and I'm a piece of shit, Libra. That's why I'm gonna end this, because I misspoke, and I feel I shouldn't be on camera anymore. So, you guys were fucking fantastic tonight. We had a great time. Pretty decent conversations, I think. If you missed any of it, please follow me on Instagram, Slime After Hours Live. I do this twice a week, if that, and from there you'll see the link to my YouTube if you're not already subscribed. Actually, I think tonight might be a pretty funny episode to watch from start to finish, so give it a shot. Your mom was a Libra. I was about to say the same fucking thing, SOCOM. Good stream, bro. Good shiz, TT. You too, man. Thanks for coming down and making it what it was. I really do appreciate it. Fluffy, sorry I was late, but I'm glad I caught you. Well, you didn't really catch me. You let me slip through your fingers. But at least you tried. Stay strong, slam hard, Dustin. Absolutely. Good night, everybody. Sister Life. There's 27 of you motherfuckers here. I really do appreciate you guys coming in, keeping me company and egging me on. It's you know what, as much fun as it might be for you, it's 10 times or 1,000 times more therapy for me. I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys, and enjoy the night. Be safe, and let's see if we can do this. Cheers. Call a lady when you're done. No, it's late enough. I think all the ladies I know should probably be in bed. If any of them are watching, they know they can call me, so that's not an issue. But cheers, everybody. Be safe. Love you. Oh, to chug a Bloody Mary. That's good stuff. Whoa. Hey, didn't smell nothing. Alright. So, love you, funny. Same you, SOCOM. You 2 times GN. Felix, to better health to you all. Chris Felix. Cheers. Yeah. Rosie Ruthless. That special lady. Dum, dum, dum. Look at her. There she is. The special lady. What are you doing awake, Rosie? Oh, it's sweet that she showed up. Everybody, Rosie is the special fucking lady. And she showed up right at the end. I love it. I love it. But it is nice that she showed up, though. I will see you guys some other time. Be safe and have a good time.